him. I do not understand. Keep doing that. It makes no sense. Fight for my money, damn it. Kick him right now. Justin Gaethje used to be so good at, like, from a tie punch, throwing leg kicks. Devastating. Right now. Kick him right now. Just kick him, man. I do not know what is going on right now.
Still no kick.
It's not kicking.
Kicked him.
He kicks him when he's 1,000 feet away. What are we doing?
Welcome to MMA Fighting's UFC pay-per-view watch party. Along with MMAfighting.com as we check out the main card for another UFC blockbuster event. Results, games, surprises, and the best reactions to the craziest moments in the Ultimate Fighting Championship. Live around the world on the MMA Fighting YouTube channel. Here are your hosts, Mike Heck and Mr. No Gray Area, Jed Meshew.
Hello there, everybody. Welcome to the UFC 309 watch party here on MMAfighting.com. We are back, second night in a row doing this. I am Mike Heck. That is Jed Meshew with a custom tee. For those who can't read, what does it say?
Chickens can't be goats. That's right. And Mike, let me just tell you, the best thing ever happened today. On my way over here, pop into the gas station, get myself a delicious Red Bull, which the favorite drink of Max Verstappen, the greatest race car driver in the world. Red Bull, reach out to us. I'm happy to do ad reads for you. Stopped in to get a Red Bull. I know you're a Celsius guy. Stopped in to get mine for the evening. Walked up, paid for it. The guy behind the counter looks at me and goes, "Like your shirt." First time I've ever worn this shirt in public. I am 1 for 1 on compliments. This is the best.
Didn't even ask for an explanation. Said, like your shirt.
I mean, we do have a broad reach, so it's very possible he's a fan. He didn't want to say, "Hey man, love your work." Thought he might go this way. I don't know. I don't want to put words in this young man's mouth, but it was the best.
I thought maybe he would bring up Jon Jones.
I almost put hashtag don't be scared, John, at the bottom. But
all right, let's see how this decision went in the Jonathan Martinez-Marcus McGee fight. All three judges, 29-28.
It's going to be McGee.
Marcus McGee, because Jonathan Martinez with fantastic fight IQ.
Just unbelievable fight IQ on display tonight. For what it's worth, I would have scored that a draw. I know people hate that, but I think the third round was more effective than the other 2 rounds and thus worthy of it. But only person Jonathan Martinez has to blame is himself.
All Jonathan had to do was kick him. If he kicked him 2 more times, he wins the fight.
We honestly should have gone live 10 minutes ago because we were both just hysterically laughing and shouting, "Kick him! Kick him!" as Jonathan Martinez keeps not kicking him.
It's like, kick him right now. Kick him right now.
Kick him.
And he just didn't kick him.
Refused.
He would not kick him. He was on one
to.
leg and would not kick him.
He didn't even like go for the low kick to the high. He just kept punching him and then spent like a minute and a half in a clinch for reasons known only to Jonathan Martinez.
That was very Andre Sukumta against Sean O'Malley, where it's just like, Sean O'Malley literally cannot walk. If you blow air on his leg, he will fall over and you win. And then he took him down and did nothing and then lost by a decision.
Fight IQ is just on display tonight.
Unbelievable. It's been like that all weekend.
My favorite, I think, of this year Fight IQ display was earlier tonight. Janata Deniz, glory kickboxer, in top position on Marcin Tybura, landing elbows, clearly winning the round, and decides to drop back from top half to a straight ankle lock. As he was doing, I was like, why? And
Deontay Wilder in the house.
oh, look at that man. So it's Deontay Wilder versus a little big Franny up next. You know?
All right.
I mean, that'd be pretty banging.
I mean, he's at the wrong
Is that the wrong
promotion.
Oh,
Oh, there he
the
is.
president-elect. And that's Kid Rock and Elon Musk with him.
Oh, awesome.
I mean, that's the future head of whatever Doge, and I'm sure Kid Rock gets a cabinet position as well.
Elon is dressed like a 12-year-old. Like he's literally dressed like a 12-year-old.
Elon is a 12-year-old. He's the most divorced man of all time.
Yeah, he Trump getting a standing O at MSG. Rogan's going crazy. Donald freaking Trump giving fist pumps.
You think Donald Trump's a big Mauricio Ruffy fan? Think he's like, Yamis Lontop, that's my guy?
Yamis Lontop, yes. That's exactly what he's thinking right now. Biggest ovation of the night by far.
I mean, that's what Dana said earlier today. The biggest
jelly roll
pops are. Was a little Joe? Is he's coming to say? Oh, John Anik.
John Anik gets the handshake and the shoulder tap.
Oh, a little hug
Rogan
for
gets
old
the
Joe
hug.
Rogan. I mean, Joe Rogan did a lot of work for Donald.
In a lot of people's eyes, Joe Rogan won him the presidency. It's not true, but
I firmly
didn't hurt.
disagree. But I mean, it
certainly
didn't hurt
didn't
him
hurt.
at all. And so
And there's Daniel Cormier getting a little love.
Do you remember if this happened? Did Trump come to UFC events during his presidency? I can't remember if he actually did.
Yeah.
During his presidency.
I was at UFC 244 and he went as the sitting president.
I mean, yeah, well, not quite sitting, but we're a month and some change. So.
Yeah. But he showed up for the Diaz Masvidal fight. That was crazy.
Oh, that one. Yeah. Okay.
It took us
that one.
Because I remember it took us forever to get in the building to
increase security,
to set up in the media room. It was just security checks, the dogs sniffing all the bags. And then they brought meaner dogs to sniff the bags. And basically the Secret Service people were like, don't touch the dogs. Don't even look at the dogs funny because they will kill you.
Yeah.
They didn't even look that menacing. They looked like, dogs that could run really fast. And if needed to protect, could. There's, is that RFK?
That is definitely RFK.
Yeah. Make America healthy again. RFK in the building.
Yep.
Elon is the most out of place one of all of them.
Yeah, Elon's just a huge dork, and
Kid Rock.
I have found
I can do without Kid Rock now too, but
Kid Rock knows his role, so it's fine.
He knows his role.
The Elon stuff is deeply funny to me. In that already there are reports being Trump's team thinks he's weird.
Yeah,
he's just hanging around.
He's just like, yeah, I'm here, guys, and they're like, why?
Trump had that statement where he's like, Elon's just kind of always around.
Trump getting a whole promo video. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. No one gets this type. Jon Jones hasn't gotten this type of treatment. This is outstanding. Yeah. Trump's watching himself on the big screen at Madison Square Garden. This is unbelievable.
You remember when a certain subset of people were like, keep politics out of my sport?
Oh, I mean, it could.
Those people aren't nearly as loud as they used to be.
Oh, yeah. Holy cow. 45-47. Man, sport has gotten to this point.
What a collection of human beings. RFK and Kid Rock and Donald. Go back in time to 2004 and explain to people. All right, so one of the biggest UFC events of the year, Donald Trump will be president, and he will attend a UFC event with RFK, a guy named Elon Musk you've never heard of. Kid Rock will be there. Just
some of the walkouts.
Just the Mad Libs of insane things happening.
Some of the walkouts that he's had, Mario Lopez randomly walking in with him, AC Slater from Saved by the Bell, just all sorts. I mean, it's a great pull if you can get a guy like that. There's a 10X Health shirts in the crowd.
This is I mean, let's just be very clear. This is a full-on political propaganda piece on ESPN Plus right
Sure
now.
is.
Like, okay, this is the world we're in now.
But look, we had to get some time killed before we go to the main card. So
That's true. We did lose a fight. So
we did lose Chris Weidman versus Eric Anders, which is a bummer.
It is a bummer. And I was on Chris Weidman.
I think a lot of people were. I also was pondering. I didn't actually pull the trigger, and I'm glad I didn't. But too bad, man. Chris Weidman and MSG
He
just
seemed
not simpatico.
Devastated too.
Yeah.
Which, like, I get it. This, he
could have been his last fight. We don't know.
He didn't say it outright, but there is always the possibility that every next fight is the last one for him. Getting to do it at Madison Square Garden, a winnable matchup. I think that would have certainly been something he, would have been pretty interested in if it would have been his last. Maybe go out on top, and now maybe they rebook it. Who knows? But
maybe
they probably won't rebook it for Madison for MSG, and so then it's just not the same.
Yeah, it's tough, man. Like, either way, it was justified that it could not justified, but you could have made of a terrific case either way that being his last fight made all the sense in the world. Because if he wins, you finally win at MSG. What better way to go out? And if you lose to Eric Anders, no disrespect to Eric Anders, but you're not really doing much. If
I'll give Eric Anders a little bit of disrespect. It would have been exactly perfect. You're totally right. And certainly with the win, the issue being if you win, then fighters usually don't want to retire on a win. But hopefully we'll get him back out there. Maybe he has 2 more fights now. He fights, I don't even know what the schedule early 2025 is that he could slot into. I mean, I guess, he could go
to LA, maybe.
He could go to 310, I guess, if they find somebody that they want to bump into. He'd go to Tampa. Still some couple of cards left in the year you could slot into, but do one of the early 2025s and then just hang around, wait your time, come back to MSG next November and keep Eric Anders on ice. He'll wait though, he'll still be around. So keep the matchup.
Yeah. We got the Metallica promo going on, the from whom the bell tolls, the great Ron Perlman doing the narration for Jon Jones and Stipe Miocic. I'm a huge Luke Thomas and Uncrowned Crew fan, and I have to choose which watch party to watch, but I also choose MMA Fighting. You guys are the best, and I appreciate the comment.
Hey,
MMA Hugh.
Well,
thank you.
MMA Hugh. Luke Thomas doesn't go live until pretty late usually for these watch parties. And I mean, I will not say anything bad about the uncrowned people. So watch us all. Watch whoever you choose. It's good to have options.
Have everybody on.
Options are a wonderful thing. I love choice personally.
I can assure you. I'm sure Uncrowned put on a great watch party. They did not have a mystery round last night. They did not have a mystery round, and
I don't know if that's a bonus for us, but yes.
Yeah.
We all had a mystery round.
But no one had more fun.
No one had more fun with the mystery round than we did.
Round 2 of Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano.
Nobody knows what happened. Could have been anything. Could have been a boat.
I finally watched round 2 today.
Did you?
I sure did.
I haven't gone back and watched it.
It was one of another round where I was just like, okay, I don't know.
I don't know who won. The first round, I know Amanda Serrano won.
Yes,
and I don't know
the rest of the rounds.
The other ones.
And then there was the one round where Katie lost the point, and that was a 9-9 round in my eyes. And then all the rest of the rounds, we were just like, okay, I don't know, because Amanda was landing more, but Katie was landing harder.
She landed harder shots. I shout out to Amanda Serrano, has largely taken this defeat, which many people could be much saltier about. And she has, I think, walked the line really well of getting the comments out there, right? Katie Taylor doesn't hit that hard. Her best weapon was her head, without sounding too salty about it. A very, very fine line to walk in defeat of kind of garbage that I lost, but also I got a lot of respect for Katie. We're friends outside the ring. And I just frankly really hope they run it back because that fight rocked.
I will say this fight is really dumb. I'm getting more interested in the fight just because it's the two guys. I'm taking the championship out of the conversation It doesn't matter. There should be no belt on the line. Jon Jones should not be the heavyweight champion.
The heavyweight champion is
the
Tom Aspinall.
the interim championship that Jon Jones currently wears. I am very intrigued in the fight. It is a real dumb fight when you have an interim champion who has been the interim champion for a year and is going to be sitting in the crowd and has more title defenses than the current champion. So this whole thing is really weird and silly. But the packaging for the cold open was friggin' awesome. Like that was really good. Using Metallica from Humberto's, the production of it, just showing like all the New York icons, the way they shot everything. Perlman knocked it out of the park. But yeah. And if Stipe wins tonight, it will truly be the greatest moment that has ever been captured on this website's channel.
I'm going streaking around your neighborhood if that happens. Okay. Like I'm trying to be positive because, you know, in general, people don't come to watch parties for negativity.
Yeah.
And mostly I'm actually okay with this. Like I have gotten more on board with this. And I was never as negative as I was about the possibility of last night. Right. But I have just had to get into the frame where mostly I just want Stipe to win because it would be unbelievably funny. But outside of it, and frankly, credit to Jon. Jon this week has helped me get to a spot where I don't care about it anymore. Like I am no longer even upset about it because it is so transparent what he has done here that I can't even be mad. I'm like, okay, technically this is a real belt, but it is very objective. Like by most reasonable standards, Jon is holding a fake title right now. And when I started to view it like that way, it's okay. Like if he doesn't hold the belt, if he's just, then this is a vanity, and that's fine. Like I root for those all the time. We talk all the time about wanting the legends to get the legend tour status. The difference here is Jon holds the real belt, but he doesn't at this point. Like
these belts don't we've learned these belts are silly.
He outright said that him beating Cyril Gane didn't matter. So like, okay, well, cool.
And he's said basically most of the build is like, yeah, Stipe's a great, like basically like a great comeback fight after an injury.
Yeah, that was my favorite quote until he outright said the Stipe win didn't matter. He was just like, yeah, really, like I'm injured. I don't really know how good I am anymore. It's really nice to fight Stipe.
Yeah.
Like it's pretty sick that I get to beat this old dude. It's like, all right, man, good. At least we know the score.
And I objectively feel better about I talked about this on the pre-fight show. I think Jake Paul, Mike Tyson, although that event just absolutely massacred this in terms of interest this week.
60 million homes.
Yeah.
Michael.
A lot of people are saying
60 million homes.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying 60 million viewers. It's way more than
homes, boys and girls.
Like we could be looking at 150 million.
It is at least 9 figures.
Yeah.
At least 9 figures of people. And frankly, like it was the only thing. I know Casey mentioned this in Slack earlier with us. I've certainly my experience out in the day, out and around the town. I had lunch with some friends. Everybody was talking about it. It was there have been truly one other time in my life, I think, that combat sport, maybe 2 other times. Pacquiao Mayweather was also sort of broadly cultural in that way as well, but where the entire world was focused on a fight, and it's one of the best fight in the world, but big freaking event.
And then Mayweather
McGregor is so like those 3 are the ones who felt like particularly in America. Obviously, that's where we live. I can't speak for how people reacted in Canada or Europe or Australia or Asia, but in America, it is very rare that fights ever get to the level of attention that got to at this point in time. And so it was wild. You know, when my parents had breakfast with my parents, they were like, so that fight, whatever, you know, and then all the people with the takes were wonderful today, Mike. I had a wonderful time of people I trust and respect and support being like, Jake should have tried to kill the old man.
Yeah, that was bad.
Okay.
I understand people saying it was boring. Yeah. I get it. It was boring.
It was absolutely boring.
But it was still tense. Like even people I was talking to at the gym, like it was a really boring fight. I'm like, but tell me you weren't like on the edge of your seat through most of it. But like for not even just because you thought like a big moment was going to happen and you were excited for it, but that a big moment was going to happen and you were going to dread it. And that's kind of where I was the whole time. Mike Tyson coming out in round 3, trying to look like he was going to take Jake's head off. We're like, no, don't do that. Please don't do that.
Stop doing that.
Please stop doing that, because Jake's going to have to defend himself. And then the rest of it was just what we had all hoped it was. But the good news for this event was because of how awful that fight was. The amount of people who have not mentioned Jon Jones or this fight at all have texted me and said, should I get the UFC fight tonight? Or is this going to be another, the quote I got from my older brother, or is it going to be another geezer fest like last night? I was like,
Nice.
I was like, buy it. I was like, buy it. Jones and Stipe is not going to be that.
There are probably going to be 4 finishes on this.
Yeah. I was like, these dudes are going to finish. I was like, the co-main event is going to be it probably won't be as good as Taylor Serrano 2, but it'll be damn good. It'll be really, really good. You're going to get Bo Nickal and Paul Craig. That fight's not getting out of the first round, more than likely. Mauricio Ruf is going to kill a man. And then you'll get like a high level, like competitive fight at in the flyweight division that has stakes and it has significance to the division.
And everybody needs particularly casual fans, they need a smoke break. They need time to reset, which
It's
that can
popcorn
be.
fight.
Yeah, it's fine.
for
Go get
some
popcorn,
people.
whatever.
Not for me though, because I need Correa Silva to
You're
do
deeply
things
invested.
tonight.
I totally get that. Yeah, like I do think we're gonna have fun tonight. I think this is gonna be a pretty fun pay-per-view to watch. If Jon wins, I'll still have fun. I have a substantial amount of money tied into Jon as well, so it's okay. And I'm totally fine with losing that money, frankly, if Stipe pulls off the upset.
Oh yeah,
it will be so electric to be present for this should that happen. Like you said, everything else is going to be cool. And I also got a little bit of that, of people being like, this getting, I don't think I factored that in, that 309 was going to get some drafting off of the Jake Paul thing. Because I definitely had people being like, isn't there also UFC tonight? Like, isn't Jon Jones fighting tonight? Because people know who Jon Jones is broadly as well. So this might end up working extremely well for both Jake Paul and the UFC. And this won't be their biggest pay-per-view ever, but I think they're going to do a good number of buys, and we'll see what the outcome is.
So we're never going to know the answer to this, because someone asked me earlier on the pre-fight show, over under 500,000 buys.
I think it'll be over. Jon is pretty reliably over that number, not by like a ton, but his floor is about 500,000. And with Stipe, I would take I'd say like 750 probably feels about right.
Now that they got Donald Trump in right before the pay-per-view, so that got some extra juice. Yep.
I will say, Mike, there's something we need to talk about as we're killing time waiting for this pay-per-view to start. Did you see Jon today? Jon putting out some more information today. Forget who he was talking to, so absolutely apologies. I just saw the clip on Twitter. Jon saying the only way he will fight Tom Aspinall is if the UFC pays him a bunch of money, which we've said and we've known forever, but that is now a door open that he had closed firmly earlier this week of, I'm not fighting him, it doesn't mean anything. The UFC needs to, I believe the quote was, make it worth my while. So there's a little crack appearing, for Jon to not be a big old chicken.
It's maybe that helps. Maybe again, if Jon wins and calls out Tom and says like, all right, let's do it, it'd be electric. A+ genius shit.
I'll have a bad couple of days online, and that'll be okay. RFK has the leatheriest skin of all time. I know that he wants to make America healthy again, but
there's Donald Trump.
The man looks like an old Shea lounger. Like,
it's so funny. The collection of Trump, Kid Rock, and like Elon Musk, and like Elon sitting right next to Donald, and just looks very uncomfortable with it.
Take on Lontop.
Yes, it's Mauricio Ruffy time, folks. It's Mauricio Ruffy time.
These people. This is such a weird fight in general. I mean, fighting nerds having the moment, so that's cool and everything, but it is incredibly funny to me that this is the first fight that group of weirdos watches.
I mean, it's fitting. It's fitting with what has happened over the last several weeks that this is the fight. But Mauricio Ruffy is exciting as hell, and
I bet that cadre of people is a big fan of Yamis Lontop. He has a machine gun tattooed under his eye.
oh yeah.
I'm sure they're big supporters of Yamis Lontop.
So we had a bunch of finishes so far. Oban Elliott with a nasty knockout. That was a fight.
That was 3 knockouts, Mike.
Yeah,
that wasn't just one.
That was also a fight that we always say like
chat in there, Mike. I don't have that popped up. Or is Casey pulling those?
Yeah, he'll pull it. He'll probably pull it up because he's the best producer in the damn world. There we go. Martinez and Basil annoyed me today by not fighting. Yeah, Martinez. So we have like the little box of us in black and white while we have the 5-minute countdown going off. It would have been incredible theater of us just yell because we both had bets on Jonathan Martinez. And we're just watching Marcus McGee get kicked in the leg and literally not being able to play.
Just limping around.
And then Jonathan Martinez just clinches him up against the fence. We're just like, kick him, dude. Just throw one kick, please. And he didn't. No kicks. Not a kick to be found. It was just a very weird performance from Jonathan Martinez. And Basil didn't do much. And then he got brutally knocked out 3 times.
3 times. In like a 3-second span. Just boom, wake up. Boom, wake up. Boom.
The Welsh gangster, or as I call him, the Welch gangster.
The Welsh gangster.
The grape jelly loving Oban Elliott.
He's got the juice.
What a year he's having. 3-0, all on pay-per-views. And now he's got a big knockout. So he's probably going to get 50 G's tonight. He probably should get 150 G's for all the knockouts that he had. How about Ramiz Brahimaj? First ever knockout as a professional fighter.
Yes,
first knockout since his
entirely surprised
amateur fight, and he obliterated Mickey Gall. So that was impressive. He did it. Grew up in the Bronx, so to be able to get his first knockout at Madison Square Garden, not far away from where he grew up, pretty damn cool moment. Jim effing Miller cashes a big dog ticket against Damon Jackson. Gets the old Gilly, gets it done. The Gilly Goose Gang gets another one, and then
got the shout out from Dustin Poirier.
Got the shout out from DP, and then Damon Jackson just left his gloves in the ring, walked out, and even John Anik said, "Hey, we offered him an interview, and he politely declined." So that classic Damon Jackson, that does not surprise me one bit. That's just everything Damon Jackson has always been.
Shout out my birthday brethren.
Yeah,
born the same day.
Fun career for Damon.
What a day that was for America.
And he gets his last fight at Madison Square Garden against an absolute legend in Jim Miller. So there you go. What else happened?
Eduardo Mora picks up a
nice win. You've been very high on her.
I think she's a little old to kind of make a real run. I do think she obviously should have been competing at flyweight this entire time. I loved her chances in that fight. I know people are big on Veronica Hardy, and she's been on a good run, but Mara looked good. I think she's talented. Can become a top 15 fighter. Not going to fight for a belt, but I think I really liked her coming off Contender Series last year as a little old, to be a prospect, but with a pretty refined game, pretty good skill set. So, and I think that's all that happened. I was traveling for part of it, so I missed.
Please put up the picture frame again so we can see the reflection of the pay-per-view. Part of the redesign for Command Center 4.0 with the shelving is that we don't do that.
What if I just hold up my phone?
I'm gonna put sunglasses on for the main event. So
will the black screen of the phone? Nope, it doesn't, because then my phone just turned itself on when I did.
He tried to zoom into what a pro.
I
got the light on so bright that it wouldn't be able to reflect anyways. I mean, it
tough.
is a bright light.
It's scorching. The sun is bearing down right upon us.
Yeah, so you can't even see Reggie, the late great Reggie Lewis back there. He's just blinded by the light. Here comes Mauricio Ruffy, just taking it all in here. What a year Fighting Nerds has had.
Unbelievable.
Probably team of the year in MMA. Gym of the year.
I don't even think that's up for debate.
Yeah, especially if he wins this one.
I mean, they've got 4-0 Carlos Prates, 3-0 Jean Silva, 2-0 this year Kyle Araujo, plus now breaking into the top 5. Was Ruffy 1-1 already this year? Also, Mike, I mean, arguably the most important part of this, they're trying to take away a clear catch from my Georgia Bulldogs to the 1-yard line.
Priorities.
Look, this game,
Bulldogs can't be goats either.
They really can't. We are bad this year. But if we win this game, we're basically guaranteed to make the playoff. If we lose this game, statistically, we still have a chance. I think we're out if we lose this game. And it is tied 17-17. So
Yes.
it's a stressful evening for you, boy.
No bets for either of us on this fight.
No, but well, the line was just so big.
Yeah, there wasn't even like a prop.
I was like, even getting to the prop for like Ruffy inside the distance, Ruffy by like they just weren't reasonable things. I briefly thought about putting this as a piece of the climb, but I get there's an obvious climb choice this week, so we just did that instead.
Mr. Nickal.
Oh no, Mr. Nickal's too big for the climb. Jonathan,
that's right.
Jonathan Jones is.
Okay.
Did
you got John in that range?
He's a minus 600, I think. I got
Okay,
that.
so that
so
works.
it's a little over, but close enough.
Yeah, I stayed away from this one as well. Watching UFC on TV, watching Watch Party on phone. Let's go, Fahim.
Love that.
Let's go.
Fahim.
And you bought me a coffee. Look at Chuck Liddell back there hanging out.
I mean,
Go sit with Trump. Fit right in. Let's go. The Mohawk. Chuck looking good.
What I respect the most about Chuck Liddell is he found a thing and he's just living with it. The Mohawk, he's 60, whatever. How old Chuck is right now? And he's
got to be in his
still
50s. Yeah.
He's got to be like 56, right? And still just rocking the Mohawk. Looks great.
Kyle Bahalio clapping, and Ruffy is in the cage and he's moving around.
That's
All right.
a first down Georgia Bulldogs right there. That's what that is. So Casey has asked for some details. We'll
let him know.
We are going to the tail.
We have
of
the tail of the tape right now.
Casey.
Tail of the tape. Mauricio Ruffy. 165. This is a catchweight bout because Lontop took this one on short notice
and still missed weight.
and still missed weight by a pound and 1.2 pounds.
0.2 because they'd give him the extra pound. So.
Even in a catchweight,
they'll still give him the extra pound.
Okay. Well, he missed by 0.2.
0.2, which is tough.
I mean,
tough scenes.
Damn digital scale.
Take a couple spits,
Yeah. Buffer, look at that jacket.
What is that jacket? Is it a little camo action? Like
I don't know.
What's going on here?
Looks like some birds.
Back to the buff man.
Come on.
Do you think Buffer keeps all of his tux jackets, or does he like at the end of the event give them to charity?
I don't know.
You never see him run them back. I do love that Lontop has an FFC tattoo across his throat. It's like the most MMA thing in the world.
He's got a friggin' automatic weapon tattooed under
just
his
an
right
Uzi
face.
under his left eye and an FFC tattoo, and then a lion. Like these are just incredibly MMA tattoos.
Unbelievable. Plus 600 dog. He's trying to get the Buffer fist bump and he missed. Oh. That's not good sign. That's bad vibes. This is not gonna go well.
First round is already 10-9 Ruffy.
Yeah, he lost a point for that one.
Point deduction.
Yep.
There's
Ruffy. And people just like him. Like they just like him. They don't even know most.
Fighting nerds are just so over right now. They're all fun as hell.
People get it. Why is this guy that I don't know on the main card? Well, there's a reason.
Oh, Carson, let's go, baby. Carson, let's go, baby. Go, dogs. Go, freaking dogs. Woo! Touchdown, Georgia. No.
Flag on the play.
No, it's definitely offensive holding, too.
I see.
It's 100% offensive holding. Pick the flag up. Pick it up. Don't.
Holding.
Holding.
Oh, it's on the defense.
Woo! Touchdown! Go dogs!
What an emotional roller coaster.
That was an emotional roller coaster.
All right, here we
now
go.
The fist fight's starting. Woo!
Is that Kevin McDonald?
It's a big moment.
I think it is.
Sure is.
All right, here we go. We are underway. 57, 56, 55, 54. So we're just about there.
On top, I don't want to be judgmental because look at me.
Looks
a little soft.
Yes. Ruffy, not.
A little soft.
And we are lined up beautifully, Casey. You are the best in the world.
Look, I'm just saying, as a man who's done this maneuver once or twice, it looks like he might be going a little high with the shorts just to help himself around the belly band there. Look, I've done it. I'm not judging.
Short notice.
Short notice. Just saying. We've all been there.
Not a strike has been thrown yet, but
testing the
I'm
waters.
I'm on the edge of my seat right now.
Mm.
Ooh, both guys landed there.
Couple little action. Ruffy really with that like leaning back but in your face karate stance.
It's very Jack Johnson-y.
Very, very old school pugilism.
Yeah, put him up.
Put him up.
On top with a little bit of a jab to the chest area. He's just kind of got to go after it right now. He's just got to get or get got.
Bradley Love, you get the hell out of my chat with that Go Vols garbage. That's get the hell out of my
scoreboard,
chat.
bro. Couple leg kicks. Just waiting for something to happen. It's coming. It's coming.
Both men are taking they're not throwing a lot, testing the waters.
I am surprised Lontop is not more aggressive right now.
He's got to pace himself. Potentially 15 full minutes.
We're right on the Monster Energy can right now. We have all the energy drinks covered not on this table, and then we got Monster in the cage. Oh, Ruffy just swung so hard.
Monster, in my opinion, is among the worst of the energy beverages.
I like the zero sugar, the white one.
I've definitely done the white one.
White one's good.
Not a big.
That's the only one I like though.
I think Rain is the worst of the energy drinks I've
Not
dabbled.
a fan.
I can't stand those. Monster and Rockstar are both pretty bad.
Yeah, Prime is like
Prime
should be illegal. It's like
Prime's fine.
You want to run through a wall. That stuff gets you.
Prime's fine. The Celsius I've enjoyed. I've become a Red Bull man. For a long time I was a NOS guy.
I think Celsius tastes the best for sure.
I think that
little left hand from Ruffy. Lands. Lontop is throwing real hard and not.
Trying to get to the
body. Let's see what Ruffy can do. Try to get a little respect. I think he's feeling a little pressure here, fighting an MSG, opening up a main card
in front of the almost president,
and the former president,
in front of Kid Rock,
in front of Elon Musk,
RFK
Jr. I mean, there's the busting with the boys.
Oh, okay. All right, on top. Let's get him going.
Lontop is not feeling the pressure. Oh, he just got jabbed right in the face, though.
Man came to scrap.
I mean, he looks like he will just get in there and scrap. He's the Ramos to Ruffy's Barrios in this one.
That's very true. I am not, not a doctor or anything. I would say that I would never seek a quarrel with the man with an Uzi tattooed on his face.
Yeah.
Man probably is willing to fist fight.
He will do it.
Call it a hunch. I don't know.
Just under 90 seconds left here in round one.
You don't usually see.
Ruffy just missed with the big counter left.
You don't usually see that tattoo on like a banker.
No. Nope.
My accountant with the Uzi tattoo on his face.
Yes.
Yes. H&R Block. Thank you.
Would you like to use this as a write-off? Is Lontop winning this round?
I think he is. They're both starting to get more active. Is nice because there was a lot of a feeling out.
Because Lontop is
forcing the issue a little more. Ruffy's a little too patient right now.
45 seconds left here in the round. Oh, good right hand from Ruffy.
Very good right hand from Ruffy.
Oh, and a big left.
Good left hand.
Okay, we're starting to. Oh,
he's hurt.
Big right hand.
He's hurt.
What are you doing?
A 360 tornado kick. 360 tornado kick to the body. You're such an unbelievable. Ooh! Do you see a little saucy little backup elbow? Ruffy feeling himself.
Ruffy
hurt him. Genuinely hurt him. Now spinning back kick to the thigh.
That was unbelievable. I cannot wait to see the replay.
That was the best.
That was like if I attempted to throw that kick, it would look exactly the same.
It's very similar. Also, the man is hurt. Like Lontop is hurt there, and that was ridiculous. Huge fan of that.
Oh, it made no sense. He could have literally done anything else. That was the anti-Michel Pereira. 10-9 Ruffy.
Very much so.
Yeah.
10-9 Ruffy.
Yeah, I got to write it bigger. Oh, that light is really... There we go.
Oh, yeah.
We might have to actually just tell you. 10-9 Ruffy.
Can I go to a side? That's a little more
that's a little
visible.
better. That's a little better.
That's a little more visible right there.
I'm
that
just gonna
was
say it.
absolutely electric.
Yeah. There's the big. Please show the follow.
I mean, that is a clean right hand.
Bam. Oh yeah. Right on the Uzi.
Right on the Uzi.
Right. They didn't show the replay of the follow-up spinning wheelie kick that looked so bad. It like knocked himself over. So great. All right. Round 2. Mikey Musumeci.
That spin kick would have been deadly if it wasn't for physics. Damn physics. Just ruining all the fun we could be having. Shout out Uncanny Suit.
Oh, that was unreal.
Dude, Ruffy is so silly. He's the silliest boy. He just went for like a Taekwondo foot sweep.
That was
like I don't even know what.
That was like a Nintendo Street Fighter move. I'm like, what does the B button do? It's a spinning.
Yeah, who was the Street Fighter character? You could just do the like spinning thing.
Oh yeah,
and you could loop them once you got him going. You just keep bouncing them.
Anytime the guy would go near, you just kick him in the toes, and
and then
the damage bar.
Then he's just stuck in the loop of you juggling him with foot sweeps.
It was so cheap, such a cheap. Oh, spinning back fist.
Ruffy is really having fun.
A standing hammer fist from Lontop. This fight is
the second one. Lontop threw one of those last rounds as well.
Lontop just moving forward. Oh, Lontop. Okay, throwing big kicks. Ruffy just waiting for the move. Dean Thomas saying, Ruffy maybe feeling a little bit of pressure here.
Probably
trying to do too much.
I feel like if you're being this ridiculous, you're either feeling no pressure at all or a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
Because then you're just pressing.
Lontop with good shots. Good connection by Ruffy.
Whoa! Oh, that
Ruffy
might be
with
it.
the big uppercut.
Oh, don't
big
go
uppercut sticks him. Hammer fist,
punch
big
him,
right hand.
Punch him.
Oh, he's going to kick him in the head.
Lontop's done. Lontop don't want no part of this action.
Oh, he's getting up.
Look at him go.
Lontop says,
Jed.
I mean, and now he's holding Ruffy up against the fence.
This is how you suck some time back. That uppercut was mean.
Yeah, that was a short one too.
Sure, just
so
a little
sneaky.
Poppy dropped him. Oh
boy.
Oh, let's see. Oh, big welt under Lontop's
right
left
on
eye.
The Uzi. Right
on
the
Uzi.
Oh, I mean, big right hand from Ruffy.
You think he's regretting the Uzi tattoo as it presents a very clean target?
That's a broken orbital, dude. That's a broken orbital.
It sure looks like that. So
Lontop just keeps fighting. Don't care.
It's just a target right on his face. Would you like to break my orbital? Here's a piece of tattoo you should aim at. Woo!
Oh, they just showed the replay of the uppercut. Nasty.
Ruffy is getting after it, and
that eye is so bad. This is New York too. There is a very real.
He was trying to decapitate him. Holy, that was a punch. If that had landed, his head might have gone 3 rows back.
Good jab from Ruffy. I can't believe this might go to round 3. 2:11 left.
Ooh, man, Lontop showing. Also, go dogs. Just so we're clear. 4th down stop.
Lontop still pushing forward.
Dude, he's game as hell.
He's got a broken eye socket, probably.
It really seems.
Ruffy doesn't even.
Ruffy is occasionally just deciding one of these is going to be a stone
good
kill
jab.
shot, and they haven't landed yet. But
that's
the stone kill shot.
How is Lontop still standing?
I don't think
that was so brutal.
For much longer. That one caught him right on the ear.
This one's about to. We're
Dude,
one big punch away.
Lontop is a tough SOB, man.
Oh, another right hand. Lontop's eye is so messed up. His left eye is done.
And he's clearly like fatiguing too. Like his punches are much slower and more labored.
Yeah, Ruffy's just kind of
Ruffy is going to be able to find a real brutal shot here. This is one of those where if I'm in his corner, I let him make it to the end of the round and I would stop this fight.
Yeah.
In between
He's
rounds.
still throwing elbows.
Because he's fighting, but like he is, I mean, that is for sure broken.
You can't even see his tattoo anymore.
Truly, you can't because it's all the whole face is purple.
That's it.
Oh, good jab there from Ruffy. And I mean that's swelling up real bad. The doctor may stop it anyway, just because of the swelling.
Probably will.
But his corner should not allow that. Particularly, like you stepped in on short notice. No.
You got paid.
You did. You did the
Lontop's
thing.
still throwing. Oh, he's got a leg. No, sorry, dude. Oh boy.
Go dogs.
Oh,
okay.
Lontop.
All right, let's go, baby. Get back into this.
Oh, Ruffy just hit him right in that eye again. Leg kick from Ruffy. Oh,
Ruffy getting a little tired in there.
Yeah.
Ruffy just put the hands on the hips.
he sure did. He's like, what do I have to do to hurt this man?
How do I get this guy out of here? Because credit to Lontop, he is staying at him right now. All right.
And Lontop stares him down at the end. 10-9 Ruffy for sure for me.
Kaboom.
10-9
Ruffy as well. I mean, realistically, that actually should probably be a 10-8.
There's
Ruffy,
the uppercut.
People get real
It was like a
mad.
no-look uppercut.
That was very odd. Yeah, because he is not looking when he make that right hand. Is brutal.
I wonder if they're going to stop it.
Let's see.
Do we have a doctor in there yet?
The corner should. There's no way he can see out of that eye.
They should, but they won't.
Like, that eye is busted. It's clearly broken. He's going to take more damage. Like, protect your fighter. There's no shame in this.
Doesn't sound like they're stopping it.
I would have bet a whole lot of money that the corner won't stop it.
Oh, yeah, they won't.
And
they did a good job in the eye,
Cutman
man.
did a terrific work with the end swell. Got that down.
Yeah, it's not. Maybe it's not as bad as I thought. It looked real rough. Okay.
Also, on Ruffy's Ruffy tattoo right here, the font looks extremely close to Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
That's
and the R, and it is distracting me every time. I don't know if this is intentional, but I'm thinking about it.
Round 3. What was Ruffy by decision in this fight?
Oh, I have truly no idea.
It's probably like plus 600.
He was like a minus 1,400 at various points this week. He was a monstrous favorite.
I think he got down to like 1,100 earlier tonight. Nickal is the biggest favorite.
What is the world saying?
Nickal and Onama were the two biggest favorites, and Ruffy was right behind them. Oh, Lontop. Ruffy might be getting a little tired. Like, he is definitely slowed down a little bit.
Tired. The hands on the hips is always a sign of like, okay, man. Because, that's the old thing, like football practice. Don't put your hands on your hips. Don't put your hands on your head. Just let them be. Breathe.
Yep.
Which is garbage because you do feel better with that.
Especially the hands on the head. They always say, like, don't put your hands on your knees. Put your hands on your head.
Yeah, but there's actually a study that hands on the knees is better.
I saw that,
and
too.
It's just like, so every football coach ever has lied.
Yes, every single athletic coach, yeah. No, don't do that.
Dude,
Lontop
is just... Dude's a dog.
Oh, Ruffy swing and a miss.
I mean, Ruffy is getting backed up a lot now.
Yeah, this is... Oh, yeah, because you can't kill him.
Can't kill him.
It's a
Dude,
cheat code.
not being able to die is incredibly impressive skill.
Yep. It's helped Max Holloway terrifically throughout his career.
Max Holloway's career is built on being awesome and unkillable. But, like, Lontop's here in a spot now. I mean, he needs a finish, but if he can just keep the pedal down, if Ruffy really is getting tired and breaking,
just keep this clinch on for like another 30 seconds.
Oh, good knee, good elbow
Ruffy
out of that
right
clinch too.
Oh. Ruffy still hits hard and he's got a lot of reach, but
he's not throwing a bunch. Now he's really just trying to find
is
one
like
big
walking
counter.
right through him now. He's like, all right, you can't hurt me anymore.
We're not seeing any more of the fun foot sweeps and the spinning stuff.
Yeah.
Ruffy's now just looking for hooks.
Oh, Lontop's too close to him to throw the foot sweep. Lontop needs to be on the other side of the cage.
You're never too close. Just start spinning and see what happens. Spin and win, baby.
I like the leg kicks from Lontop.
Ooh, good left hand
from Lontop
as well.
Ooh, he tried a front kick up the middle.
He's scrapping it. Oh, good
sneaky left from Ruffy.
When
good
Ruffy
jab.
lands,
good right hand from Ruffy.
When he lands, it is much more impactful.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe get a second wind here. Final 2 minutes. Just put a stamp
I can't
on this
believe
thing.
this is going to the cards.
Dude, credit to
I mean,
Lontop. That dude is tougher than a $2
If
steak.
they had the new gloves, could have had a knockout.
I mean,
I know.
you know,
That's been like the funniest
It has
storyline of the
been-
week.
I really liked it happening after Mickey Gall got knocked out. And they're like, the new gloves. Look what they do. It's like, guys, it's Mickey Gall. Come on. Like,
And I love how it's like, hey, just for pay-per-views, we're going to use the old gloves, but for the fight nights, it's the new gloves.
To me,
what
that-
the hell is that?
to me, that reeks of we ordered a bunch of them and we got to use them.
Yeah.
So, might as well burn through this inventory.
We have to make it seem that
I mean-
this isn't a direct Jon Jones thing. So we'll just
And it probably
we'll
isn't. but
use
it's
them for
also-
310.
It probably isn't a direct Jon Jones thing, but it's objectively funny.
Oh yeah,
Like,
100%.
it is a deeply funny coincidence.
But it certainly is a Jon Jones thing. It certainly
Yeah.
seems that way. But that's okay.
Dude, credit to Lontop. He is going to win this round after getting mollywopped for the first 10 minutes.
Yeah. Round 2 getting dropped and nearly finished.
Ooh, that was a good little
Lontop with
combination.
a big combo.
You know, stepping in.
He's
on
got to
short-
go.
Stepping in on short notice. This is a very respectable.
Ooh.
He's getting. I think that's more Ruffy being weird. Ruffy tried the little step back up elbow,
Lontop just ran
and
right
Lontop
at him.
just closed the distance on him. Ruffy
he's
is
got
really
Ruffy-
not throwing
yeah.
anything now.
He's
Ruffy
got
just
Ruffy
wants to
backed
survive
up.
30 seconds.
Lontop is starting to really land, and he tries to go for a takedown.
You just got to put the hammer down,
Yeah,
Lonnie.
let's go.
Let's go, Lonnie.
20
Put the hammer
seconds.
down. Ruffy.
Oh, big left
Oh,
hand from
dude.
Ruffy.
That was a full come in.
Oh,
I'm going to sit
man.
down and unload everything I have into this left hook. And Lontop just eats it.
Oh, good shot to the body from Ruffy.
Oh,
Oh, little
Ruffy-
elbow from
Ruffy
from
heard
Lonnie.
the final 10-second bell, and he knows he can throw everything he's got.
Good scrap.
Joseph Bosa, you do not have that. Don't you tell a lie. Lontop, he says it 29-28 Lontop. You don't. No one does.
That can't be real.
Yeah.
That's a troll job. That would be.
And we love you, Joe.
That might be the worst scorecard I've ever seen.
Joseph Bosa, you're in these streets all the time. We love you, but no.
Ruffy won the first round.
Oh,
He should get a 10-8 in round 2 more than likely because he almost won. He almost finished him, and that fight was not. That round was not competitive.
realistically, that round should have been a 10-8, but I've already
probably
scored
won't
it
be.
10-9.
10-9 Lontop for me in round 3. Good fight.
Solid. Casey, there we go. Throw it up.
Look at Donald
10-9.
Trump.
10-9 Lonnie. Ruffy talking.
They have a Trump cam, by the way. If you're not watching this live, they have a Donald Trump cam.
Why wouldn't you?
Bam! There's the right hand.
Ooh, that just broke his face.
Please show the follow-up
We
shot.
got a couple of other people in the content.
They really think Lontop won? Really?
Ty out here saying, honestly, I think Lontop won.
Really?
I mean, I guess y'all are really thinking he won the first round, and he was winning the first round, but the end to me very
but
clearly,
Ruffy landed like the way
very
better
clearly by
shots.
the end of the first round, Ruffy took that over in my head. But
Like it was anybody's
Super fun.
round until like 2 minutes left in the round, and then Ruffy just landed big shots, hurt him. Like he hurt him in the round. That moment alone wins him the round.
actually, definitionally, it does.
Yeah.
Per the scoring criteria, that does.
Significant head strikes, 48-32. Lontop had the body
Body
strikes.
strikes, sure.
Leg kicks were good, but the knockdown in round 2, near knockdown in round 1. I thought Lontop clearly won the third,
Yeah.
but he took some big shots in the third too.
Also, I mean, I know that this isn't technically true. Just look at the two of
Are these
them.
guys like still mad at each other?
Look at the two of them. One of these people you would rather
Yeah.
be, and it's not the guy with the broken face.
All right, let's see. Buffer. All three. 29-28 for the winner. Mercy or Ruffy.
There you go.
UD 29-28.
But hey, man, credit to Lontop.
Yeah.
Terrific performance on short notice.
He loses nothing here. I mean,
Yeah.
he doesn't get the win bonus, but they should probably give it to him anyways.
He wouldn't get a.
And he's
he
not going to
can't
get a bonus. He can't get a bonus either.
But solid little scrap, good performance.
Yeah. Dude stepped up as a plus 600 dog and just got his ass beat and
Missed
kept
weight by
coming.
like 15 pounds or whatever, but you know.
0.2.
Well, but the fight moved its weight class on fight week.
Yeah, that's true.
So it was I can't actually make lightweight, but hey man, it was a fun scrap.
Oh,
Decent main card opener.
that was fun.
Kill him.
Now we get
There you go. That's how you go, dogs.
Look at the blood just flying off his face.
I mean, that was
a great
disgusting.
camera shot.
That was gross. I love the fighting nerd gimmick is exceptional.
It's working.
And more gyms need to understand you got to get a gimmick. The gimmicks are the best. The glasses, everybody who has a fun hat, that's always cool.
Yep.
Some sort of accessory item is sick. This is an anti-suicide message and about Jesus? Is that what this is?
It seems like it.
What a freaking dart from the Tennessee quarterback.
Fabiano, man, is the best translator in the biz.
He's terrific. I love that
Eduardo
he just,
Mora went on
fell
like a
into this.
7-minute speech, and Joe Rogan like literally looked at Fabiano and goes, "Do you remember all that?" And then he was like, "Oh yeah,"
I
and
got
he
it.
just ran it off. Even all the listen.
Listen. I love that he just sort of fell into it. Like doing that
He's the best.
sort of impromptu interview with Ariel that one time was just like electric. It's like, hell yeah.
I've met him and hung out with him a couple of times. He is the nicest frigging guy.
He seems
man.
like a great dude.
He is such a nice guy.
There are not that many people in this sport who like nobody has a bad thing to say about. Feels like he's one of them.
He's up there. He's
like,
up there.
Jim Miller.
He's the Max Holloway of the Max Holloway of translators. Oh.
Ooh. Little call out of Benoit Saint Denis.
Ooh, I love that call out. That is a great call out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you get it just because, I mean,
he could. Saint-Denis lost 2 in a row.
It is coming from, Yamas Lontop to Saint-Denis. Big jump, but I love the call out and the fight would bang.
I love that. It's an excellent fight. That's a great idea.
Now we're into the real meat of this stuff.
Bust with the boys.
Scott McCray, you get the hell out of my chat as well.
There's Diego Lopez. Matt Hughes.
Also, yeah, Diego Lopez and Matt Hughes.
Kamaru Usman not fighting anybody. I don't understand why he's not fighting Shafkat. I don't get it.
Apparently, it was too quick a turnaround for him.
What is he? He's not fighting for the belt. That's it.
That was the thing. He was like, I'm in. He's like, I went to Colorado. I'm training. Not sure I can do December. I was like, well, if you're not going to do December,
well, then you are not fighting for
You're not there. So now you're going to fight, I guess, Jack Della? Unless you can, there's some other option out there, but there's not
all he gets.
Maybe Carlos Prates, though Carlos has the foot issue, so I don't really know
I will turn. But did you hear what Dana said yet? So from what I understand, they offered Prates the Shafkat fight.
That is what I've heard.
They offered him the Shafkat fight, but he's hurt.
So we're clear, that would have been we've already established that Carlos Prates has, probably even in the fighter of the year conversation, certainly as one rookie of the year this year, will absolutely be the all violence team representative for the first team at welterweight. But if he added a 5th win over Shavkat Rakhmonov, just give him all the awards.
I'll tell you right now, man, Usman not fighting in December, Prates is ahead of him in the title conversation.
Right now, yes.
UFC's eyes, Carlos Prates they would go to him before Usman.
Right now, yeah.
They'd go to Gary, they'd go to Buckley, they would go to Colby before they go to Usman right now.
I don't know if they go to Colby.
They would.
Maybe. If Colby beats Buckley, certainly.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to, but that might be Usman's fate, is he has to just fight Buckley if Buckley beats Colby. I don't know.
Yeah. And Leon Edwards, what? Nothing. Legitimately nothing.
It seems to me that Leon is just going to lobby for the London card in March.
Yeah.
And then whoever it's against.
Maybe it's JDM. Maybe that's where JDM. And then who's going to fight?
Then nothing. Also, very important update, Mike. It's about to be 4th down for the Tennessee Volunteers. 4th and 6.
From
a little over half.
3rd quarter? 4th quarter?
Oh, 4th quarter.
Oh, how much time's left?
A lot of 4th quarter. A lot of it's still left.
Oh, okay.
So there's plenty of time, but
They're gonna go
I
for
think
it.
they're going to go for it. They're past half
I love
field,
it.
so 9 minutes
Or are they
left.
gonna try to?
It's 4th and 6. Even if they got an offsides pull, would be helpful. But let's make a stop, boys, right here.
Gotta let the peeps know.
Gotta let the dude. It's time for your girl,
We need Karine Silva to do Karine Silva things. There's Jon Jones.
Jonathan.
There's Brandon Gibson. Shout out to Brandon Gibson.
Shout out to
Really
Six Gun.
one of the nice guys.
I love Six Gun.
I think I see Abe Kawa back there.
Oh, it would appear that a flag has now been thrown on the Tennessee Volunteers because they're cheaters. Big silly cheaters.
Breaking news. It's very important.
Breaking news. Casey, hit the music.
Guess who has just arrived at Madison Square Garden?
Stipe Miocic.
Sing it. Sing the song. Tommy Espinal.
Tommy Espinal.
Na 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 na. He's wearing a very I don't know if it's a mink coat, but it seems like a very comfy,
it looks very warm.
A very
cozy
November in New York kind of.
If I could have given this shirt to Tom Aspinall, that would have been the best.
Who knows? But maybe he's got one on.
Look at those cowardly Tennessee Volunteers.
All right, so
punting.
look, we got 2025 events. January 11th kicks off the new year at the world's most famous Apex, UFC Vegas 101. January 18th, UFC 311 officially in LA. UFC 312 will be in Australia. UFC 313 March 8th, T-Mobile Arena.
Sit with an Apex sandwich there.
Oh yeah, Apex bread. That's like gluten-free.
Mike, let's do a brief update here on the fantasy as your girl's about to fight, because as our fantasy standings, I pulled them up. AK is in the lead, 13-10, 1,310 points. He drafted very honorably, and he has one man competing tonight, Jonathan Jones, in the main event. You are in third. Shaheen Al-Shadi, the villain, the rogue, the scoundrel, the enemy of the state, who drafted dishonorably, and we should all shame him, is in second place right now at 1190. He does still have Shavkat Rakhmonov to add some points, but he basically needs Shavkat to win and get an early finish to have any realistic chance of catching AK. And a bonus. I mean, if he just wins and gets a finish and Jon Jones loses, then he will actually surpass AK. You are the one who I think has the best chance to catch AK, but you have Karine Silva, and you really need a finish here because you can get a lot of points. You can get 150 for a finish. You can get 170 if it's a first round finish, and a bonus tax another 50 on there, plus a 25 bonus for ranked. Like, there is about 230 points up for grabs here for you, and you need as many of them as you can get to chase him down. So big stakes for you in this upcoming fight.
So AK, shout out to him. He is drafted by the book, very honorably. Shout out to Shaheen. No shout out. Drafted dishonorably.
A rogue, a villain.
I blame myself.
A cad.
I blame myself for my Alessandro Costa pick, but to be fair,
that was the best pick on the board.
Was a terrific draft pick because he was fighting Matt Schnell, who was a ranked fighter, was going to get a first round finish and probably 200 plus points. Then he gets hurt and doesn't fight.
That was arguably the best pick of the whole draft. We talked about it during the draft.
Bad luck. That was 5, and I drafted him 5 days before that fight was going to happen.
And the fact that he didn't get rebooked is just tough.
It's still early. Like, maybe
there are only a couple fights left, so there is always a chance that things could get shook up if somebody steps in short notice somewhere.
You know what? Here's what I deserve, because let's just kind of go through that. I get unlucky there. Then UFC 307 happens, which ruined everything. I did get Alex Pereira, which was awesome.
The first pick on the whole thing.
But Raquel Pennington probably should have won that fight. Jose Aldo absolutely should have won his fight.
You got 60 points from those two, and you could have at least 300 more points right now.
Yeah, which would
actually put you like right behind AK, and it would be a stone race between the two of you.
So if the fantasy MMA gods are truly smiling upon me and they want to kind of shift the karma, Kaya Sakura can't fight or misses weight. Alessandro Costa is the backup fighter and fights pants for the flyweight belt and wins the title.
It seems unlikely, but
pretty unlikely. It would be unbelievable.
Absolutely electric. I thought maybe there'd be a chance Wiley would get we're going to do the Virna fight when they were looking.
Yeah, what's happening?
The Wiley just sort of being on the shelf for the whole year is very odd, particularly when there's a clear cut. There were two very obvious go dogs. First down. contenders for her. So
She must be trying to go up to fight Valentino.
I know that she has come out and said that a couple of times. It seems really weird to try and pick that now because
especially like Manon and all that.
I'll say there's very clearly Manon is like right there, and then now Blanchfield is right behind Manon. Because if Blanchfield or if Manon wins, then Blanchfield probably doesn't get a rematch there.
Here's our hero.
That's it.
Here's our hero.
You're all in on the Silva ladies.
Let's go, Karine. We need you here.
Natty Ice and Karine Silva just.
Natty Ice is. I mean, I knew from day one with Natty Ice.
You have been
we had
easily the
special.
biggest supporter of Natty Ice, perhaps in the whole world.
Once I saw her just kind of beat the hell out of Jasmine Jasudavicius, so I was like, "Oh, hot damn! This girl's good. She is good.
She got some bill on her right there.
Yeah, she's got an aura to her. She's got
aura 5,000.
It's a contagious personality. Look at Vivi.
Oh, get him! You're a dope. Big man.
Vivi looking mean and ready to go.
So here's the thing. So I've picked Karine Silva. Obviously, I know you're backing Karine Silva. I talked myself out of a Vivi pick bet because the line here is pretty high, and I think Araujo can make this scrappy. I'm not sure she can win, but earlier in the let's look at where it's at right
so
now.
So I have a bet on Vivi or Silva by decision because that's kind of how I feel this fight. I know I need a finish, but yeah, I do have it's mine. I got her minus
290 or whatever right now for the thing, and I do think it is. I think that we are likely on our way to a 29-28 here. That this can be a scrappy little contest. I favor Karine, but I think there's a real value on Vivi, plus 210 or whatever you get her at. So
I don't hate it.
I opted ultimately not to make the bet because I had a ton of underdogs already this whole weekend, but she's a scrapper, man.
She is a scrapper. She does have some mileage on her, though.
She got a lot. That is the one thing very much in your favor is she's 38, I think, 37.
Yeah, she's fought She's fought nothing but ranked competition for the last 5 years.
That's the impressive part about her resume is all of it is very, very good. And the people who have beaten her are great. She has only lost to great fighters.
37.
First down? Let's call it a first. Not quite. 37. So everything else virtually identical.
Karine Silva, actually the more experienced professional mixed martial artist. Believe it or not. Not in the UFC, but she has more fights. This will be a 23rd pro fight, minus 300 favorite, 30 years of age. Karine Silva, getting ready
back to
get me 275 fantasy points.
What is that jacket? It's not birds.
I thought it was crocodiles for a second.
It almost looks reptilian, or it kind of looks birdie, kind of looks like a fish, kind of looks like a landmass. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I do know that it's first down Georgia Bulldogs.
It looks like when you...
I'm just going to continue to give Georgia updates as this game goes
on. What it looks like is, how when you play golf, you get the scorecard, and when you turn it on the back, you see the 18 holes
100%
laid out.
Just like that.
That's what it looks like. All over the jacket. Bruce's favorite golf courses.
You think Buffer's got a good swing on him?
I think Buffer's one of those guys that is good at everything.
I could buy it. Let's get him on little swing rounds.
Yeah, dude, that'd be awesome. He's probably playing at a +6.
That's tough. Who are we swing rounding down in Tampa with? We got to find.
Ian Gary would have been actually a really good one, and I think that's somebody who probably would have done it.
Even pre-fight, or we had to do that post-fight?
So we almost did. The first ever swing rounds almost took place at UFC 273 fight week, which is an early Ian Gary fight. Or no, Ian wasn't fighting on the card, or maybe he was. But he was there. We were going to do something, and we ended up, it didn't come to fruition, unfortunately. Then we were going to do something with Cater. It didn't happen. We were going to do something with Brian Kelleher. It didn't happen. But yeah, we tried early on. He wanted to do it, and we just couldn't get it. But Ian apparently is a really good golfer.
I very much believe that. I really want us to do one with Daniel Cormier because he's terrible at golf, but he likes it.
He says he's really good. I don't know.
I have seen him swing. There's not a world in which he is good. There's just no chance.
All right, here we go. 440 left.
Ooh, I mean, we're coming out with fire, ladies.
Maybe, Taylor Serrano-esque here. I see some heads clashing potentially.
I will say Karina Silva looks.
She looks like
substantially larger than.
I didn't realize. Now I feel so much better.
Araujo, looks carved out of wood, right? Like cut.
Karina looks like
Karina looks like she got 20 pounds on her in there.
Yeah, she looks like she's carved out of wood at a different weight class. Vivi's just Vivi just landed like a big shot and it did nothing.
She's
Korea just.
Ooh, that was a good.
I like what I'm seeing here. This is good. Karina I like the aggression.
Playing bully ball right now, just crowding her.
Yep,
just getting inside her space.
Araujo's landing some good shots. Korea's just.
That's the thing I like. I think Araujo really does not want this to go to the floor. Like she can compete there, but I do think Karina would.
Her top position would
have a decided advantage. So this is how Araujo has to do. She's got to just stay at range, fire in shots, try and be the quicker fighter.
Good jab from.
Let's end this game. End this game right now, Carson.
Good left hand from Silva. Man, those short little shots, Araujo does not like them.
Ooh, okay. Karina tried to get her down.
Tried a big head kick.
Starting to regret not betting on Araujo.
Good leg kick from
the
Silva.
Odds after this round are going to change dramatically.
Front kick
very
almost
close.
Lands.
Good right hand from Araujo. She's just pot shot and just pop, move.
Just get in another step more, and then you can start landing those leg kicks. And Karina Silva is not a fighter that's when she has someone's leg hurt, she's going to keep kicking. She's not like Jonathan Martinez.
Also, Araujo is just not going to be able to do this forever. Like, it's just hard to move as much as she is moving. Right?
Oh, Silva with a nice right hand. Oh, that was sneaky.
Good uppercut from Araujo.
No effect. No effect.
It's like hitting a tree.
Yeah.
What is he going to do? Boards don't hit back. In the words of...
Did you end up watching any of the Cobra Kai yet?
No. I've entirely forgotten.
I almost did today, and I was like, I'm too tired. Like, I'm not gonna enjoy it.
I gotta finish it though. There's a lot on my watch list right now.
Yeah.
Plus, I still need to go back and watch the mystery round. then I'll have
it's a good time.
A better understanding of what happened.
I almost didn't want to watch it, but then it was just right there, and I ended up watching it. And it was only 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's 2 minutes. Why not watch the mystery round?
It was way better than Paul Tyson's second round, that's for sure. Silva, good shot.
Yeah. This is
very close.
This round is very much up for grabs right now between these two ladies. Dean Thomas noting that Silva is trying to get a hold of Araujo and simply cannot.
Ooh, good shot from Araujo.
Good little left.
Just enough to keep her away.
She seems to have the range pretty well now, Araujo. While Silva's still trying to get inside to create contact and make something happen there. Araujo
she's getting Araujo backwards, but Araujo's doing a good job staying within that sort of outside octagon where all the names are.
Oh, good left hand from Silva there, though. A little over the top as Araujo moves.
Little right hand lands. Araujo misses. 45 seconds left here in round one.
Silva is backing Araujo.
This is kind of what I thought this fight would look like.
This isn't great for your fantasy team. Ooh,
she hurt her. Ooh,
hurt her for real. Oh, Mike, opportunity. Mike,
there. Yes.
Come on. Knees.
Hold on to her. Yes.
Oh, and then,
keep going. Keep going.
Oh, you had so many chances. Oh, good left hook.
Get in there.
Silva just going to make it a brawl. Come on.
Go. 10 seconds. Front kick would have been awesome.
Mike, that was so close for you.
She stung her.
Oh, that was so close for you, Mike. She hurt her.
She did. Nope, don't get DQ'd.
Don't get DQ'd.
Don't get DQ'd. That would happen.
DQ would in fact end your hopes.
That would absolutely have to be. 10-9 Silva for me. That she won that round after hurting her.
100%.
Busted her up.
Absolutely. Silva wins the round. That's how the textbook scoring goes. more damage, more impact on her.
Maybe get the doctor in and have a look at Araujo.
Oh, yeah, you're really looking for that last second.
Look at that
first
nose.
round.
That nose is an absolute disaster. Get in here. Stop this fight. First round. Triple H is in the building. How about that?
I mean,
with Stephanie McMahon,
is he in charge of the WWE?
He sure
now?
is. He's the
he's the other member of TKO management tree with Dana.
He's the man.
There's the Dana, and then he's the Dana of thing.
Yeah.
Whoo! First down, Georgia. First and goal from the 3 with 2 minutes and 30 seconds to play. Unless we totally butcher this, dogs on top, baby.
We got Jan Figge next week, 6 a.m.
Really. Very flying under the radar. Obviously, there's a lot going on this week.
Yeah.
But I mean, that fight rules. That's also totally derailing us on that fight. But like, I have been very critical of Merab. I think justifiably. The part that is the most annoying to me about Merab's like beef with Umar and basically trying not to fight Umar pretty publicly. He does have a very viable argument that he just hasn't made. He made it on fight night that I think Davison Figueiredo deserves it. And he's gotten away from that just to be like, I don't think Umar deserves it, which is garbage when he could just be like, if Figgy beats Petr Yan, he is the most deserving guy. I'm going to fight him. Because that is true. Like, that is a true statement at that
100%.
point. And he has not gone to that well at all. And it is insane.
Come on, get her down.
I mean, she's gotten her connected.
Araujo fighting for her life to stay standing, because if she gets put on her back, it is not going to be good for her. Oh, good job from Araujo.
Yeah, like Araujo's whole body language has changed now.
Yeah, she did.
Like she got hurt. She's more tired. Not as much spring in her step.
Her face is looking
She's
pretty
a little lumpy.
rough.
A little lumpy. This is for sure. She's not looking Yame's Lontop lumpy, but
yeah.
Oh, that was a mean left hook.
She's breathing out. Front
front
kick landed that time.
Oh, big right hand from Silva.
Come on,
another one. Got her against the fence. Why are you even shooting, girl? Just fire that bullet down.
Because if she gets top position on her, she's got to.
Also blatant fence grab.
I should get 100 points for that fence
blatant fence
and now she's going to get a better position.
And she's using a strong overhook to keep this fight standing. Another
fence grab. Another one.
Another one.
That third one wasn't.
She just touched that one.
All right, the last one, but
the
2.5 fence
The front
grabs.
one was a good one. Yes.
Yeah. She's going to grab it again.
I mean, why wouldn't you? Cheat. Always cheat.
Of course. Look at Katie Taylor. She headbutted Amanda Serrano 17 times and won the fight.
She did a lot and won almost as a direct result of it. Ooh, inside trip.
Let's go.
Little inside trip.
It's time.
You got 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Second round finish is a big point score. It's you only lose 10 points from the first round finish, which will probably readjust our scoring next season.
Oh, so did she bust Silva open?
Somebody is bleeding for sure, and I would have to guess that it's
yeah.
Araujo on an actual honest to God armbar. Rolled out of guard.
Don't you friggin' dare.
Silva's having to do the cross grip. I mean, she's going to be able to pivot it out, but if Araujo can break the hands here, that is legitimately on there.
Oh God.
Oh, it's going. Oh, it's going. Oh, Silva got the step over. Well done. Araujo couldn't get the thumb down.
Power bomber.
Terrific work from Karine Silva.
Now elbow the shit out of her. 12 sixes. Let's go.
Little shoulder pressure. That might have. There's possible that was Araujo. She is breathing deeply from bottom now.
This is the best fight of the night so far.
Yeah, I think that's probably accurate. Oh, a little bottom side crucifix from Araujo.
Throw elbows, homie. 75 seconds left.
It kind of looks like Silva's trying to set up a north-south choke. She's got the one arm under, and she's scooting that arm to the head.
Yeah. Oh, she's trying.
Oh, because she is absolutely trying to set up a north-south, which is now going to turn to a Darce.
Oh.
Actually, that's an anaconda.
Come on.
I think she's a little not there enough with it. maybe.
It's getting
maybe.
tight. It's getting tight.
Now it's a lot tighter. It is a lot tighter now. Araujo's in good spot to at least keep her hips back and keep rotating with her.
She looks very uncomfortable. Now she's trapping the arm.
Silva's got to get her hips closer to Araujo's hips. And nope, and we're out.
Wow.
That was a fun little scramble.
Yeah, it was.
And I do believe that it is Silva who is bleeding. It looks like from her nose.
Yeah.
And now we're in sort of Kimura trap position here for Araujo. Araujo laced up the Kimura grip. Really good position to finish this if she can just yank the hand up, which she should be able to do right now.
She's punching. She's doing a great job punching.
She's
Silva's
doing a
gloves
great
right
job
now.
of punching Silva, keeping that arm up. She should be able to yank the arm. Oh, short enough time. That was a really fun little round.
That's close. I don't know who won that round. I lean Vivi, but real weird.
That is very. I will go 10-9
right.
Silva still.
I'll go with you 10-9 as well. Why not?
That is a coin flip. I thought.
Yeah.
I mean, Vivi had one very good armbar attempt, the good finish certainly. Silva did tag her still a couple of times on the feet though. Also had her own choke attempt.
Yep.
Just a back, like no wrong way to score that round. That is a round that I would honestly say should be scored a 10-10. The scoring does not allow for that, but
which is silly.
It's very silly. I think that round there's no loser to that round, but great round. And this, like I said, this was the fight I thought. Like Araujo's a scrapper, man. She's gonna make it hard on you.
Let's see what the live odds are. We'll find out in a moment. Fun little scrap. Jelly Roll enjoying it. I think I see Brie LaPaglia out there in the crowd.
31-17 for the Heroes. Just what a day. What a glorious day. And could be 1-1, could be
2-0.
2-0. Couldn't be the other 2-0.
Yeah, I don't.
It's either Silva.
Silva,
good entry,
shot.
But really nice wizard work there from Araujo. She going for a ride though. And she's gonna roll on that leg. And she is in. That knee is passed.
Wow.
What a scramble from Araujo there. I say she's gonna be able to pull that knee through and take top position if she can fight off the dig under here from Silva. I mean, all she really needs to do is go high hip clear. Yeah, exactly like that. Now step. Silva now trying to recompose the guard.
Oh, stand her up.
Araujo, I feel like you were doing okay on the ground, girl, but she wants us back on the feet.
Yeah, I better not. Mark, you better not say a word to Crete Silva. If she grabbed a glove, who cares?
Who cares? Let her cheat.
Araujo grabbed
everyone
the
can
fence
cheat.
a million times.
Mark, we know everyone can cheat. It's fine.
Yeah. Maybe slow down a little bit.
Both of them appear tired.
Yeah.
They appear that they have been having a fist fight for 10 plus minutes.
And it's been a pretty frenetic pace.
It's a lot of activity.
Yeah, this is sloppy striking.
Araujo getting real sloppy now.
I don't feel good about the Silva by finish here.
It seems unlikely you're getting
she can't even stand her feet.
She did a front kick. Araujo just kind of grabbed the heel and Silva just fell over.
Oh, man.
Araujo should 100% go to ground here because if she won the second round, she can win this fight by just being in top position here.
She's not even touching her. Got her, stand her up.
I do really wish the refs would be more proactive in Ali Inoki position.
Yeah, you can't stand.
Fighters will stay there forever on both sides. And you should be like, if we're doing this, we're going back. Let's go.
I'll stand 30 feet away and just pretend to kick you.
Ooh, good body kick.
Ooh, good leg kick. That stung Araujo a little bit. More leg kicks.
Ooh, nice little shifty uppercut from Araujo.
Oh,
good right hand from Silva.
Silva again.
Both of them landed on that one. We're just scrapping. I mean, this is a
good fight.
It's a very good fight. It's very close. I do not know who's winning right now, Mike.
It's 20-14, Silva.
No, I like that.
The front kicks
20-14, you say. This is a dominant display for such a close fight. Ooh, good leg kick from Silva again.
I like the leg kicks. Those are
chopping
really,
them trees.
Yep, those are her. Ooh. I can never.
Ooh, odds are
she did
very
the same
getting
thing.
tighter.
Stop throwing that.
Araujo should 1,000% go to ground with her.
Stand him up,
I
Mark.
do not know what she is doing.
Stand him up, Mark.
You could
Thank you.
easily have. This could easily be 1-1. You could just steal the round in the fight.
No more front
going
kicks.
into the guard.
Kick her in the legs.
But that one front kick she landed to the face was sick. So if you're gonna front kick, do it.
We'll kick her in the legs 18 times first, and then we could shift. 90 seconds.
Ooh.
Oh, good right hand.
Little tension.
Oh, that was
feeling
good.
a little tension on this one, Mikey.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh,
she's so tired, man. She just falls over.
Just fell over. She shot, and it was so slow that Araujo just sidestepped her like an actual freaking matador, and Silva just kind of fell and rolled to her back.
That's okay, because Araujo was deciding to just let her stand right back up.
The optics are real bad there. So.
Here we go. Here's your moment.
All right, we got a little clinch out.
Oh,
nice little elbow there from
a knee.
Karine.
Oh,
Araujo almost just fell over.
I know,
himself.
and that would have been ball game.
I mean,
I don't know why she's doing this.
This
I don't
could
understand.
Very, very much determine the fight if she gets a takedown here.
Or she could just, keep hitting her where she's having a lot of
success. Really using a strong whizzer there from Araujo. Great whizzer game.
Because Silva's landing way better shots this round.
I don't know if I'd say way better.
They're more impactful. Araujo's having success. It is
she's about to get the whizzer fin. Yes! Araujo with a whizzer into a headlock throw right at the end. Now she's in scarf holdee position.
But this isn't going to do anything.
I mean, no, there's just going to be a rotation and we're going to finish here.
Good fight.
All right.
Silva wins. 30-27.
I have Silva in a 29-28 because I am, in fact, giving that last round to Araujo. I didn't spell that right, so I'm sorry, but boom. That's the world we're living in right there. 29-28 for Karine Silva.
Yeah.
I wouldn't feel massively confident about that score. Suck it, Tennessee.
Oh, my God. Henry Cejudo tweeting out 2 different scorecards in this fight is terrific.
Wait, I mean, why not cover all your bases?
2018 Silva, great armbar attempt by Araujo, but Silva's in firm control. And then a minute later, he changed it to 1919. It all comes down to this: who wants it more?
Sometimes you rethink it and you realize that it's more fun if the third round is
because he's like the only one who probably said that and was like, "Oh, I don't want to seem like an idiot." But I could see a world where that's a 2018.
I think we're heading to Splitty City right now, kid. I think we are heading to Splitty City.
I mean,
judges take a little time.
I'd feel good about it because I don't know if she won this fight or not.
Kind of wish Viviane Araujo I had that ticket. I mean, right now.
And Silva almost finished her in the first. You're so close.
I think Silva won, but I think there's going to be. There's going to be a fumble and Georgia recovery.
I'd like to cash a -110.
Go Dogs! Okay. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, we going UD.
Araujo looking very confident. That is now 2 for 2 on the main card of Buffer standing behind the winner. Mike,
I'm out of fantasy.
It was an admirable fight. It was an admirable fight. I really wish I'd made that bet.
Yeah.
Again, I did score the fight for Silva. I don't think that's a robbery.
Plus 300.
It's not remotely a robbery, but
my little brother said he placed a bet on Vivi. So congratulations, Brian Heck.
Hey, way to go,
buddy. Good call.
That is
politics, baby. Tulsi Gabbard.
Oh, Tulsi Gabbard's there too.
Miles
so just
Teller
the entire cabinet has coalesced around UFC 309.
Kyler Murray looking as happy as ever.
He seems deeply
Chuck Liddell in the
there.
building.
Why does Kyler Murray seem so unhappy to be there?
He's such a grump.
Oh, little Mikey Musumeci.
Let's go, Mikey.
The first
Look at the
grappler,
smile on his face now that he's not being seen by billions and billions of one fans.
First grappler to be signed to whatever, like UFC exclusive, however they're doing it.
I don't know if I've ever seen him happier.
I mean, I do find it deeply, deeply funny that like everyone who leaves one is immediately like, it's the worst place it's ever been. RDR coming and be like, I'm genuinely just trying to do right by other fighters.
Don't go
there. It's a terrible place. It's like sick.
RDR is the best. The greatest middleweight champion that there ever was.
I tried to tell you guys for years. Just wait till we get to the RDR era, baby.
But the way you set up is like you introduced him to us. We thought his greatness might trend in a different direction.
You guys thought he would be good.
Yeah,
you guys thought he was good.
Man,
I thought he was. I thought he was funny and maybe okay.
This is terrifically better.
Like Dricus du Plessis is the greatest bad fighter that's ever lived. RDR is a good bad fighter. Like he's actually good, but he's deeply funny because he's incredibly flawed.
Oh yeah, he's very good at one thing, but he just doesn't do it that much, and it makes him so much more entertaining.
He's the freaking best, man. Oh, now we get to see a sanctioned murder. I freaking hope Paul Craig pulls it off.
If we have a night where Paul Craig and Stipe win on the same card, I don't know what I'm gonna do. There is the Bryce Mitchell versus Crone Gracie. What?
Okay.
Holy shit!
That's a real
Where
weird
the hell did that come from?
That's a real weird fight.
That is the most out of nowhere
fight
I have ever seen.
I honestly forgot Crone Gracie existed until this moment in time.
Wow. All right, so we got Pants. This is UFC 310. Pants Asakura, Shavkat, Ian Gary, Cyril Gane, Alexander Volkov, Bryce Mitchell versus Crone Gracie, Nate Landwehr versus Duho Choi. We confirmed that fight already, but God.
Bryce Mitchell versus Crone Gracie undeniably has some exciting political takes going on there.
I give that fight a 7% chance of actually happening though, with these two fighters involved.
Well, I mean, I don't even know.
Where did that come from?
It might be the first fight in UFC history that features two people who don't believe the earth is round, because I suspect Crone Gracie does not believe the earth is round. That is such an absurd. Like, where did that come from? When was the last time Crone Gracie fought? I gotta look this up now.
It was was it Charles Jourdain? Just like humiliated him?
A billion years ago?
I'm like, it wasn't that long ago. We did a watch party. Was it 290? Wasn't 297? Was it?
It was 288. So
288. That was the Jersey card.
It was 18 months ago.
Jesus,
it was May of 2023.
And that was like terrible. That was Jourdain just beating the hell out of that man.
Just killed him. We couldn't do anything. That was when people thought
it was
Charles
like
Jourdain was gonna be like good.
It was a sad watch. I remember like GC and I were watching that. We're like, why is this happening? This is just awful.
I mean, it is. The thing is, like, he could beat Bryce Mitchell though. It could totally happen.
How though?
Because they'll just grapple, and Crone is a good grappler.
Bryce is also a good grappler.
That's why it's competitive. They will compete in a similar skill set.
$85 for a pay-per-view that involves Bryce Mitchell versus Crone Gracie.
Yeah, that's gonna legitimately be one of the poorest selling pay-per-views of the year.
Yeah, I mean, Shavkat Gary's a great fight. The main event rocks.
I love
Gane and Volkov's a good fight.
It's fun. I like it.
Duho Choi Nate Landwehr is fun as hell.
I mean,
like one of these things is not like the other.
That's an unbelievable banger.
But then we have Bryce Mitchell and Crone Gracie. That is the most random fight of the year.
That's super random.
Holy smokes.
I'm really sad about Paul Craig's about to die. I was just thinking about it because they're doing the promo right now. And here's the thing. Paul Craig feels to me like, I was trying to think of this week as he was doing stuff. Paul Craig does everything right. And he's just not
good.
Interesting.
Interesting super chat. Mitchell and Gracie both flat earthers, so maybe the UFC is trying to figure out which one to keep.
That's the thing. I wasn't sure that Cron Grace was a flat earther, but I was betting that it was true. If that is confirmed,
he was minus 200 that he was.
I mean, yeah, if it's confirmed that he actually is that, terrific. They're both going to fly on planes to go to goddamn Las Vegas and not think the world is round and be like, I'm talking about it.
Oh man.
Oh, my happiest moment of the year, other than Stipe knocking out John in a couple of
Let
hours.
Mitchell and Gracie talk it out for 15 minutes instead of fighting.
That's
please.
the thing. I want them to just be in like a lockdown guard position and be discussing flat earth theories. Like, you know how Habib used to talk to people? Like, you got to let me fight for the title. Just give up. I hope that it's Crone is in there working a leg lock attempt as Bryce is on top and just like, so what do you think about like the photos from space? Are those all photoshopped?
Shout out to Megan O'Leary, by the way.
What a professional.
She's so good. She's gonna like leave here at like 4 a.m. to go fly and cover an NFL game later on.
That's incredible. Shout out to Truth Futurist, Flat Earthers versus Sphere. We should have absolutely put that fight on at the Sphere.
Oh, you're absolutely right.
Friggin', that is a missed. Sean Shelby, you'll never be the GOAT because you didn't think to put that on.
Look at Paul Craig's swagger.
That's what I was telling you, man. He genuinely, I'm not sure there's another fighter who, like, if he was good, would be more over. He's got a gimmick. He talks well on the mic. He came to the UFC press conference stuff in a Sopranos t-shirt and with a New York Yankees.
And he was way
jacket.
better than Bo Nickal was. At that
so much better.
Way better.
He is good on the mic. Like the Scottish thing works for him. The Braveheart face. Like he has all the parts to be like a beloved over figure, except for the being good at fighting part. He's like good. He's just not great. If he was a great fighter,
but he has like
be a monster.
He has stoppage wins over Magomed Ankalaev and Jamal Hill.
He's very fun. And that's the thing. Like he is so close to being like a star, and he'll never get there because of an inherent limitation.
Just think, no matter what happens here, Paul Craig versus RDR is like we're knocking on the door of that fight happening.
Look, as I said after RDR won, give me Michelle Pajeda because it's a very, very silly fight. But if that's not going to happen,
that's a good one.
Paul Craig is a terrific answer for RDR's
That's a great one. I went with Gregory Rodriguez.
Look, RoboCop is. There's so few bad ways
Bruno
to eat
Ferreira,
the RDR.
I mean, there's literally
no. Bruno Ferreira might kill him. We shouldn't do that.
But he might not.
I mean, if he gets tackled, the fight is over, I suppose. but it's just the best. There's no wrong way to go with him.
Paul Craig is literally like kid and playing in the octagon right now.
Dude, he's
the best.
He loves fighting. Like he
knows Donald Trump's not rooting for him.
He seems like a genuinely cool dude. Like he's Scottish. He's got to play golf. They invented.
He does. I think he does.
So they invented the damn thing. He's got to play golf. Let's get him.
Let's go to Scotland and do swing rounds.
Deal. I'm in. say less. Mike.
Say less. We're so back. We're so back. Here comes Bo. I'm going for number 2 here.
Oh,
because we're getting into the nitty gritty.
Load up.
BRB.
Is this fight middleweighty? Is a question from Kirk Patterson.
No.
I mean it's half middleweighty. I don't think Bo's gonna let it be middleweighty. He can be. He could be real fun. It'll be real fun. Jermaine, I think you're right. I think Paul Craig is about to get beat up. I suspect Bo Nickal just doesn't engage in grappling at all. And while Paul Craig is a competent striker, he's not an amazing striker by any stretch of the imagination. And Bo Nickal has shown that he has some power. You see on the board, I do have a bet on this one. I've got Bo Nickal by KO because it's only like minus 150 or whatever. And I strongly anticipate that to be the outcome here. But as Mike mentioned, Paul Craig he's pulled off some pretty major upsets. Has wins over Jamal Hill and Magomed Ankalaev, 2 of the 7 best light heavyweights in the world right now. Yeah. I think most people would be very, very pleased if Craig got the win. It is just a tall task. Joe Rogan saying he believes Bo Nickal is going to dominate the stand-up. It could be. I think he's going to win it. I don't know if it will be dominant, but he doesn't need much. Just a couple punches. Paul Craig's got a little weather on him.
Did he greet Trump? Did they have a moment?
I didn't notice that happening. It's possible that did happen. I'm certain he will greet him after he... Oh, now he just gave him a little thing. Man, Elon Musk is just the biggest dork that's ever lived.
It's tough to watch.
Like,
it's uncomfortable to watch.
Like, whatever your thoughts are on Donald Trump, he's not a dork. Like, he's very clearly
he's
not a dork. Elon Musk is a monster dork.
There's the tail of the tape. Paul Craig to it. Oh no! What happened?
Craig is the 4th tallest UFC middleweight. That is an official stat they put up in tail. Like, why? Like, why the 4th tallest? Why is that on the board? Who is in the graphics room? Like, yeah, what this needs to add a little spice to it. Paul Craig,
4th tallest.
the 4th. He's 2 inches taller than Bo Nickal. Is the 4th tallest. Okay.
Oh, that's a great stat.
Sydney, Tom Aspinall is there. We have seen him. He is in a luscious brown fur coat of some kind. He's there. So
we get to see Buffer's full card there.
Oh, we can. A lot of notations.
Notations, highlights.
That's a coastal highlighter. 4th tallest is pretty tall. I mean, it's not too tall. It is pretty tall. It's taller than many.
I'd like to know the 3 tallest ones.
UFC middleweights? Ooh, that's a great question. I do not know the answer.
Is he one of them?
He's probably like 6'3", right? So yeah.
RDR? He seems pretty tall.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he's as tall as Paul Craig, but maybe. That's the thing. Like, that just begs questions that they're never going to answer. And I don't even know how to find that answer other than individually Googling
the chat can help us. The
chat send the list.
Tan Dan.
YouTube Gold. I will levitate if Stipe knocks him out. I will probably go streaking through Mike's neighborhood. There's a lovely water feature just like half a block up the road from Mike that I will just go dive naked into in celebration of Stipe wins. It'll be terrific.
There's a pool right behind it.
Ooh.
Well, it might be closed though.
I'm certain that at 3 a.m. the pool is going to be closed.
No, I think it's like close.
Oh, close. Well, also makes sense. It is almost December.
We are underway here.
440, 438, 37, 36.
Bo looks tiny in there. With ball.
I mean, he's in there against the 4th tallest middleweight. So
yeah, I mean, this is a big step up, literally and figuratively.
Paul Craig is a big middleweight. This is very true because he was not a small light heavyweight in any fashion. So he's a big middleweight in there, big fella. Bo is very cagey.
I do have a bet on this fight, under 1.5.
This is not the pace you want.
It's not good.
This is not the start you were hoping for.
Oh,
Bo just misses a monster stepping left overhand.
Paul Craig winning would be pretty funny though.
It would be electric. Like, it would be great too.
It sets things up for Stipe so well.
Bo Nickal wouldn't lose that much shine. Like, yeah, you lose to a veteran, kind of happens. And Paul Craig would just be so over. Plus, I kind of don't like Bo Nickal. So, nice little short left hook there from Craig.
Oh,
and a little check hook on that one there.
Paul Craig. Oh, a leg kick.
Paul Craig saying, all right, you're going to have to wrestle. And then that's where I want you to be, buddy.
Paul wants him to wrestle. I think Paul's kind of talking to him too.
Yeah, it's like, hey, look at this front leg. You could take it. Get that little snatch single. Let's see how it goes.
Oh, this is fun.
This is look. This I believe you called for this fight for a while.
Yeah, I love this one,
and it makes a lot of sense. And Paul having some fun in there now. He's showing him the hips,
and you just check the leg kick. He's talking to him.
Yeah. Oh, young man, we ain't wrestling. You're not in Kansas. You're not in Penn State anymore, young fella.
I haven't seen that look in Bo's face.
You're in the octagon. I'm a big man.
This is
big Scottish
real interesting.
Fella. Get him. Ooh, going high again, just freely kicking. Let's see if Bo decides he wants to risk the old takedown. Broadly speaking, obviously,
I don't think he should.
I really don't think he should. I don't think so yet, but I also think he shouldn't be scared of grappling with Paul Craig. This is a guy who grappled Gordon Ryan for like 10 minutes or whatever. He knows his way around the floor.
Good counter left from Paul Craig. Good kick to the body from
I mean, Paul Craig is winning this round right now.
Completely agree.
Bo Nickal's also not throwing that much.
Yeah.
A couple leg kicks.
Paul's throwing him off a bit.
Yeah. And that price is
Nickal's
down to
minus 620.
It's about half of what it was at the start.
Sure is.
I mean,
yeah, Bo's just not.
Bo doesn't have a lot of ideas.
Yeah,
Bo has an outside leg, like calf kick, and he's got that sort of shifting left overhand.
And he lands kind of to the body,
got a little bit of a body, but he does. I mean, he is what he is. He got 7 fights in his career, or whatever.
Yep.
Like, he is still very clearly developing. He has natural power, but he needs some work. This is why I've been saying, Paul, you need, or not Paul, Bo.
So
you should have been fighting a lot more.
Yep.
It's just where you need to be in your career right now. But Paul Craig, just big fella. Look at that big boy.
He's checked like every leg kick Bo has thrown.
He has really picked up on that.
And Paul ain't like an electric striker, but
he's been doing good right hook from Bo though.
He didn't hit him though.
Paul just feeling himself in there. Look at him, just grooving.
Little leg kicks.
Oh, good right hand from Paul.
Yeah.
The Bear Jew. Oh,
good
big
shot
left hand from Bo.
Bo landed there. That was his best shot of the round.
Another one. That one a little less
not
so,
as much.
but
Paul's laughing at him. But that was the best moment of the round. Oh, elbow right from hand. Craig. That was nasty. Stepping elbow, but Bo answers with the right.
Bo's going to really need to make more of a fight out of this because he is just kind of falling slowly behind here.
Yeah, he's just getting Craig's landing those little calf kicks over and over again.
He's just staying a little busier. Bo's looking
seconds.
Clearly for a big shot.
Both have landed 15.
I do not believe those numbers are accurate.
I don't either. Body kick from Craig. 5 seconds. Bo. Craig. 10-9 Paul Craig for me.
Who knows what I'll put on this board? No one. You'll never know until I show you.
Just put question marks to be the mystery round.
No. There's no mystery to this round. That round, ladies and gentlemen,
10-9
it goes to the Bear Jew.
I mean, they can't see it, but they hear it, and it's great.
The Bear Jew.
Good round for Paul. Get
great
it done.
round for Paul. I mean,
swing
I'm
rounds.
Very excited to see.
Coming off of a win over Bo Nickal. It's going to be fun.
Oh man,
the links courses over there. The winds.
Love a links course.
Oh, we'll be shooting 130s and having a great time.
I mean, I'm going to lose so much into that high thrush. It's just going to be amazing. Uncanny
Look
suit.
At Paul.
He's vibing.
He goes,
look at him.
He goes, what do
Let's
they keep
go,
thinking?
baby.
They're like, why do they keep thinking this guy's a big deal? What are they all talking about? That was awesome.
Maybe the best beard in the UFC.
Yeah.
Oh, I want nothing but good things to happen for old Paul Craig.
Look at the demeanors of both guys. It's wild.
I want to see if Bo tries to wrestle, even just to add something different this round.
Yeah.
You don't have to engage totally, but letting Paul Craig just play for free is risky.
Oh, but he almost fell over, and that wouldn't have been good.
Joseph Bozai was aware that my Bulldogs have now functionally made it into the playoffs, which we're pretty pumped about. Go Dogs. I don't think we can win this year, but happy to be in the playoffs.
Aaron Brown said scored it for Nickal. I just don't agree.
Yeah, come on. Let's have a little fun. Live a little, guys.
Yeah, we see some scores for Craig. Yep, there's another one for Craig.
Guys, what kind of be the change you want to see in the world? Let's have fun. Let's have fun 100%. Out there. Which guy seems to be having more fun in the cage? Got to tell you, it's Paul Craig right now.
Yeah,
he's feeling himself. Bo with a good left hand,
but like he does. He's not like Craig is not even affected by his shots. This is something else.
You're not going to get a guard puller to bite on a takedown feint.
Nope.
That's fair, but what if you just actually shot a takedown to mix things up?
Just drop to a knee.
Oh, Bo's starting to target the body a little more, which I like.
Which is
That's a
good.
fun idea.
Oh, now they're trading.
Good left hand.
This is what Bo needs to do.
I really like this little lifting knee from Paul Craig. He's done it 2 or 3 times now.
It slowed Bo down.
Because Bo's ducking his head when he's throwing that left overhand, and Paul's just trying to put a knee into his face.
I also like those short little leg kicks Paul's been landing as well. We're not seeing a lot of those in this round.
Well, he's doing it less when the stance gets open. When he's not doing it in the open stance, he's going to that out.
Oh,
big right hand.
That was about as
Nickal.
good as Bo could actually hit somebody, and it did nothing to Paul Craig.
Paul Craig just wore that one.
Yep. I mean, that was like full on clean overhand right with almost everything he had on it, and it didn't even budge him.
Look at Paul Craig. What a gentleman. Just
how good is Kyle Bahalio?
We know that Kyle Bahalio is,
and he's a giant,
a very, very good fellow.
Again, he could be a 205.
That little lifting knee from Paul Craig is saucy. So we shouldn't feel bad about this, but this performance and the Cody Durden are going to really temper the Bo Nickal hype train. Even if Bo comes and wins this fight,
Cody Brundage.
Brundage, not Durden. Sorry, not the same weight class. So
yeah,
I would anticipate
they're
Bo
60
Nickal,
pounds away from
I
each
believe
other.
Bo Nickal could beat Cody Durden pretty comfortably.
And I have lost by under 1.5. So
That's
wonderful.
brutal.
This is just off to a terrific start.
Not the start.
Thank God for Jim Miller. I need these next 2 bets to cash to have a winning day. Left hand from Bo that landed pretty clean, and again, Paul just eating it.
I'm feeling a lot less confident about my Bo by TKO bet at this stage of the game.
Yeah, because he can't hurt him.
I'm really glad I didn't put Bo in the climb at this point in time right now.
I do think Bo's winning this round.
I think he is definitely winning the round. He has been a lot more active. Paul Craig is maybe smelling his own work a little too much. Yeah. Too excited to just sit back and try and find a counter. Whereas I think he won that first round by being more active. But I mean, there's still 90 seconds, and a big moment is enough to take this round either way.
MSG is
Boo Birds.
Yeah, they're
let him know.
Didn't see that coming.
Man, Bo Nickal was talking a whole mess about putting on a great performance in front of the future president, and
he's not.
I don't think Bo Nickal's about to be.
Good left hand from Craig. Fighter. That was nice.
It was a good. Thing is, when Nickal is getting in to really make a fight of it, Craig is responding, and Nickal doesn't want that.
Two good left hands from Craig.
I think Nickal doesn't really like to get hit, is what I'm starting to learn here. Which, fair. Neither do I.
I mean, who does?
Forrest Griffin was pretty...
Lontop kind of like getting hit.
Forrest always loved to get hit. Yeah. That was his thing. I don't feel like I'm going to fight until I get hit. Some weirdos out there, masochists.
That's true.
But I don't think Bo Nickal's one of those. Ooh, good left hand, though. But again, really snapped Paul Craig's head back. Paul is much bigger than Bo.
Yeah. Oh, good kick.
Very nice body kick. I mean,
from Paul Craig. 15 seconds.
I think Nickal's winning the round, but one big shot could steal it.
Yeah, if Craig just lands like a big punch, he could steal it. It's like 51-49 here.
Oh, good. Instead of good right hand from Bo. Craig lands back.
Oh,
good little finish from Nickal.
Good round. 10-9 Nickal for me. 19s. Not a thrilling affair.
It's not, but it's an interesting one.
It is interesting. We're learning a lot about Bo. I'm learning a lot about Bo Nickal.
10-9 Nickal, indeed. So I've got it all tied. We're all squaresies, realsies. Everything to play for. Nickal, sitting on his stool. You don't see old Paul Craig doing what are people talking about this guy for anymore? Now he's treating this like he's in an actual fist fight.
He's like, okay. He's
like, all right, we're fighting now.
He's not a bad fist fighter. Oh, the live odds only have Bo at -345.
I think that is probably correct.
Yeah.
Given where we started.
Those lines say that line says it's 19-19 in most people's eyes.
Exactly.
Which is, I think, the correct score. No.
I saw some people mention this in the chat, and mulling it over. How are we feeling about, obviously, Bo's talked a lot about Hamzat. How are you thinking about Bo versus Hamzat based on what we're seeing right now?
Hamzat might actually pick him up and swallow Bo.
Kind of feels like Bo might want to get a little more seasoning before we get into that.
Yeah, but at least Bo this week has said like he's got a lot more work to do to catch up to Hamzat.
He does.
I think he's learning after seeing what Hamzat did to Robert Whittaker. I think we all have, at least from this fight, and Bo's doing enough to try to, I guess, win and not lose.
He's working things out.
Oh,
good right hand from Bo. Right,
good shot.
And that's the thing. Like I've said this a bunch over the history of this sport. Like he's so early into his career, you just can't expect this unbelievable performances. Daniel Cormier sucked at fighting for like 10 fights.
Yeah, Bo is also like not 24. He's almost 30. So like he's kind of got to move a little bit, especially being an 85er. And he's not a big 85er.
He is not. Looking at this fight, he is very clearly not a big 85er.
Like there aren't a lot of ranked middleweights that I would pick Bo to beat right now.
No,
there are a couple. Like if he fought Kyle Bahalia, I think Kyle Bahalia would just absolutely smush him.
Runs him over.
Yeah,
I don't think it's competitive. Now Bo's having some fun when you could fight instead of doing whatever this is.
That's not going to do anything for him.
That's the thing is, that's not a good.
This is not the type of performance to do that.
You can't showboat when you're in a razor close fight.
He could be down 2 rounds here.
It is possible that a judge has you down 2. You got a fist fight. Because this round is, not a ton has happened through 90 seconds. I'll tell you, Paul Craig's body kick game, very, very useful.
He's not throwing enough leg kicks. Those are so effective in the first.
He really doesn't want to do it in the open stance. He wants to do it to the outside to outside. Yeah. It's a little harder for him here. But just the kicking game, just useful. Constant score, even if Bo Nickal's getting elbows down, it still sucks. And the Boo Birds.
They are loud.
Where's our Trump cam? Show us how Trump feels about Bo Nickal. Do we think he's very excited?
Trump went to the bathroom.
Trump might be asleep. All right. Okay, a little left hand there from Bo.
That was okay.
Paul, this fight is in your grasp, buddy.
You can win this one.
Let's do it. I would lose money, but it would be quite fun. And I'm okay losing money if it's fun. Come on. Put the pedal down, Paul.
You think Paul was expecting Bo to try to tackle him more?
I think so. Let's get Braveheart in here, buddy. Come on.
You got 2 minutes. It's right there.
Oh, good left hand from Bo.
That's a good little weapon.
That got a big reaction out of Craig, actually.
Yep.
Craig is now backed up against the fence. Craig might be a little stunned from that. He's keeping that right hand very high, and he is all the way up against the fence now. I think that hurt him. I think Craig's playing a little poker face here, but and he's bleeding a little too, and Bo's just not punching.
He's doing the Jonathan Martinez thing.
Yeah, Bo's got him right up against the fence and just not leveling a shot in. And now Craig punches his way off the fence.
Another left hand, left to the body from Bo.
Man, Bo, come on, pay off my knockout bet. If you're gonna win, do it in a way that I benefit from. If you're, it's more fun if you lose.
Selfish prick.
I know, right? Come on. Good little check there from Paulie.
Yeah, Paul has checked, I think, almost every leg kick that Bo Nickal has thrown.
Really tagging that left.
Good high kick. It's still in his grasp. Paul can still win this thing. It's right there. You got to do something, though. The crowd is hating this fight.
Yeah. As they should. Nickal, I genuinely believe, hurt Craig there. And
10-8,
he's landed 10 strikes this round because he's just not doing enough.
Yeah.
He's probably going to win the decision. But
Paul has 50 seconds. If he lands one big shot, he could steal this thing.
Especially because, truly, that second round could still have gone to Craig on scorecards.
It's very close.
This is just not the performance people anticipate. Certainly not the performance I was anticipating. Credit to Paul Craig for clearly making this a tough fight on Bo Nickal, but 30 seconds, and Craig's now feeling himself. Craig's talking to him, but they're both talking.
Overrated chance? Wow.
That is tough.
In front of your crowd.
So we are clear for 20 seconds. Neither man has thrown a thing, and they are kind of just talking to each other.
I've never heard an overrated chant. at a
That
UFC
feels like a
event
pro
for.
wrestling thing. Good left hand. Bo hurt him.
Oh, Craig with the left hand right back. And not a.
Bo, you can't celebrate. It's just a weak performance.
I'll go 10-9 Nickal.
And he does a golf swing.
Why?
I feel like Bo Nickal should maybe
he might lose this fight. Like it is in the realm of possibility that he loses
also,
this fight.
No, when they are chanting overrated, you don't do a celebration. Now he's
Trump
going to talk to Donald Trump. I hope he's
I thought you were better, Bo. Yeah. Sorry.
Thought you were better.
Thought you were better.
You didn't really make it great again, Bo. It's not really what we want here.
When Colby was your age, he was a terrific fighter. One of the best.
Was the interim champion.
One of the best.
Beautiful belts.
One of the best. Bo, you're not quite there. Go back to the lab. Work a little bit harder. Just look at me. I lost an election, then won another election.
I came for excitement. This wasn't it. It's just.
Plus, your golf swing needs work. Look at RFK. He's just like.
RFK is bored to tears.
Stop talking to him.
Bored to tears about this.
He'll learn. I mean, he's probably still going to win.
But I do have a 29-28 Nickal, but it is.
You and I have been on the same page. You and I have been on the same page with Bo the entire time. This dude needs to fight 3 times.
Fight like 8 times, man. Just fight a bunch.
This whole I'm not in any rush needs to go away. You need to fight 3 times next year.
You could not be in a rush to fight ranked guys, but just fight like a bunch of dudes from Contender Series.
Yeah.
Like the worst Contender Series signees at middleweights. Just run through them for a year. Let's get going. Like
the Cody Brundages of the world. Like those are the dudes you should be fighting.
Yes. This is definitely the brakes are fully engaged to slow down the Bo Nickal hype train.
It's tough. Overrated is true though, for as much trash as he talks.
So in general, yes. We weren't saying it's not. We were saying I've never heard a crowd chant that at an MMA fighter before.
Yeah. That is I've never heard that.
Overrated champ is crazy.
Crowd's still booing. This would be so funny if Paul Craig wins.
I would love that a lot.
All 3 judges. 30-27.
Garbage. Absolute garbage. 30-27 is garbage. I mean, whatever.
That's
30-27 feels tough. A lot like we're confirming priors.
This is that is like that's one of the worst like age 30-27 scorecard sweeps maybe in UFC history right there.
I'm ripping Sheen Al-Shadi in our group chat now. Right now he's trying to tell me that Bo Nickal's great. Bro, keep your same fucking energy.
I dare to be great, baby.
Like, no, you didn't. You were. Oh, Bo Nickal, you are on my. I hate you now. I add you to the list of people who can.
You've gone to Joaquin Buckley territory.
Crowd wants to see blood. I thought it was an amazing performance.
Amazing performance.
The crowd wants to see blood because you said you were going to kill this dude, and you tepidly won a decision.
Is he comparing himself to... Did he just compare himself to Jon Jones?
He did. You're right, Bo Nickal. Paul Craig has won a bunch of fights. Where was that energy in the pre-fight? Where it's like, I'm just excited to fight a veteran. He's really tough. You're like, I'm going to kill this dude. You didn't. You didn't kill him. Keep your same energy, man. That is the only thing I request of fighters. Just don't lie to me. Don't be full of shit.
Oh, Kate Hudson.
I don't know how old Kate Hudson is, but she looks phenomenal.
John Anik said that Kate Hudson was booing Bo Nickal, so I think
there's cool Corey Sandhagen.
There's text. This Corey Sandhagen. Hey,
Raul Rosa Jr.
Gee wee wees.
Man,
Carl Anthony Towns. I mean, they got everybody here. Jesus. Joanna Jacek. All right.
That's terrific. I've been looking for a new fighter to hate, and I'm happy to add Bo to the list. Stipe is going to retire. I can no longer hate Stipe, particularly if he wins. I really can't hate him. Stipe is going to fire.
I'm catching up on our fantasy chat.
It's terrific. We're doing great in there.
He's amazing. It was an amazing.
It was a great performance.
It was a great performance.
It was awful.
Amazing. It was yeah.
It was terrible. When the crowd is booing, you can't.
He got the first overrated chant in UFC history.
You can't ever yell at the crowd for booing you. Like, you just can't, because the crowd are the people you're trying. You can't be like, you guys are idiots. This isn't the WWE. You're not going to get over that way. It's like, I thought that was amazing. No, you didn't. You landed 20 punches. Come on, man. Just be real.
It's okay.
You could just come out and be like, that dude was a lot tougher than I thought. Like, I was talking a lot of shit. Paul Craig, credit to him. I still got the dub, but tough fight.
But guess what? There's only one medicine, one prescription that can heal us from a Bo Nickal fight.
Ain't nobody gonna boo this shit.
Performance.
Ain't nobody gonna boo this shit.
Charles freaking Oliveira versus Michael Chandler. It is happening, and I'm so ready for this.
We need it, because if we had
Carine Silva Viviane Araujo was 5 trillion times better than that fight.
I need the vibe. We got to get the vibes meter,
because
the vibes would be low. They are no longer immaculate. The vibes are low.
The vibes meter would have fallen on the floor.
Vibes are over here.
I would have to pick it up from here and put
rock
it back
bottom
on the wall. Yeah.
But
I thought it was an amazing performance.
Just don't
Come
lie.
on.
All I ever want is for you to just not lie.
Tough scenes.
They want blood. You guys are stupid for thinking I'm boring. Sick. Great argument.
Yeah, you can't demand to be at. Maybe chuck him on a prelim. Yeah, wasn't the worst thing in the world.
Yes. Stop putting him on pay-per-views. He doesn't deserve it.
Throw him in the Apex.
Send his ass to the Apex.
Throw him in the world's
People
most
can't
famous
boo
Apex.
you in the Apex because there ain't nobody there.
He needs to be booked to fight it by February.
I mean, he needs to be booked to fight by January 1.
He needs to put pen to paper before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, let's get him. Just get him out there. Anybody, doesn't matter.
It's just too much space. Like 7 months between fights, and then before that, he was out for how long? It was a while.
It was
before 300.
Yeah, it was a while, but I don't remember when.
Was it like 285? Was he out for like a year?
Couldn't have been a whole year. I think that would have been high. But you know what? There's an answer to this.
Or was it Miami? Was it Miami? Yeah, we got Tapology.
Got Tapology. So
Val Woodburn was when?
It was almost a full year because it was 290.
290?
So July of 2023
to
prior
April.
to this, and then prior to
9 months.
Prior to that, it was
7 months.
March to July, and then
that was a little better.
That was his UFC debut. So March to July were his first 2 UFCs, and then he had,
So it was what? Jamie Pickett, Val Woodburn, Cody Brundage, and then Paul Craig.
Cody Brundage was a while.
Yeah,
Wow.
and there were glaring holes in that fight, that performance as well.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting. On to the next one is going to be, by the way, we're doing on to the next one at noon tomorrow, noon Eastern. So a little bit of a later start time, which is good because I really have to think about who to throw Bo in there with next.
I'm going to stake my claim now. And this isn't just because Bo has officially joined the list of fighters I hate, but he has. Congratulations. It's a great list of fighters, which may honestly, it's fitting given who else is competing on this card that we add a new fighter I hate. Because like half of them are fighting tonight. But
there's one of them right there.
There's one of them. There are 2 of them in the main event. But I am now officially going to go on to the Bo Nickal will never be a UFC champion. That's my new take, and I'm sticking on to it. He's old already. He's like, what, 28? How old is Bo?
20? Is he 28 or 29?
28. He turns 29 in January.
So he's pretty much 29.
Yeah, and so he's already starting a little older. I'm certain he will get ranked. He may well fight for a belt, but
he needs to make like a giant leap in giant stride.
He is not taking to MMA as quickly as we wanted him to. Again, got to win over a guy I respect and good fighter.
He's making money.
But that was a performance which showed me both. He is very, very limited on the feet. Like he just doesn't have a ton of ideas there. natural power, but
Yeah,
needs a lot of work
he's
there.
a very good athlete.
And if he's fighting a fight where he doesn't want to engage in his A+ skill, obviously, then he is in a much worse way. And
tough loss for Craig, but knowing Craig is amongst the elites in height at middleweight will make me sleep better.
Whoever Matt,
well played.
the fourth tallest middleweight in the UFC.
That is a oh my god. If they
wish they would do that for all of them. Do something very silly like
if
that.
Michael Chandler is like the third shortest lightweight, just give me that all the time.
Has the fifth shortest reach of active UFC lightweights. So just be like, give me those very, very silly things.
There he is, Jed. How are we feeling? First time in 2 years we're watching Michael Chandler with full beard. And Donald Trump is sitting right there. A moment to be had.
I'm absolutely dreading this fight, Mike. I don't know.
You have a bet on Michael Chandler.
I bet on Michael Chandler. I bet on Michael Chandler for two reasons. One, emotional hedge. I strongly recommend the emotional hedge. You never do it against your own team. That's always been my principle. Like, I'm never going to bet against my team because I don't want to put that juju out there. I just want to ride or die with my Georgia Bulldogs, right? I will absolutely emotional hedge against things I hate. Because then, if Michael Chandler wins, a lot of me is going to hate it. But I'll have made plus 220 or whatever the price I got him at. I think it was like 225 maybe. It's on the screen. And so then that's delightful. Also, I think objectively there is a ton of value on this line. I know Michael Chandler hasn't fought in 2 years. Charles Oliveira fought this year, arguably beat your boy.
Robbie Lawler in Michael Chandler's corner. Just a heads up.
That's a shame. Hate to see Robbie falling down my favorite fighter ranks. But there you go. But like, I think Michael Chandler has the ability to win this fight. I think this fight is close to a coin flip, even given how the first one went. Because again, Michael Chandler was about that far from winning the UFC lightweight title.
Fight IQ cost him.
It wasn't the best. And so maybe he's taking this time off. He's gotten a little smarter. I doubt it because he out there tweeting. But
hasn't won since the Ferguson fight, right?
Yeah. Well, he only has 2 wins in the UFC, and it is Tony and Dan. And look, they're awesome wins, but
Tony's has not aged well. Dan Hooker has aged a little better.
Garrett, I want to be very clear. Lawler's only catching strays because of who he's associating with, i.e. Michael Chandler. I love Robbie Lawler. Robbie Lawler is for my money, the second most exciting fighter in the history of the sport. So I got a lot of respect for him, just a little bit less because he's hanging out with Michael Chandler.
Somersault.
I mean, I will say this: for being almost 40 years old, Michael Chandler is an unbelievable.
Yeah, it's like
that dude is
he's a freak,
chiseled of stone. He just looks like a pile of cobblestones put together in there.
By the way, Michael Chandler, a fighter who is tremendously interested in swing rounds.
We've talked about it, and it will be tough for me to go because I stand by the keep your same energy, and I'll have to be like, I hate you. Be like, I won't come out and say it to him unless he asked, but because that's rude to just go up to people and be like, I hate you.
Know. I feel like
I assume so. There's so much footage of me saying I hate him and he sucks. So, but at least now I can be like, I did pick you to beat Charles Oliveira. I still hate you. And
speaking of Charles Oliveira, here he comes to a ruckus ovation. Dude, people just love this guy, and rightfully so.
He's incredible. Like, he's the 4th most exciting fighter in history. Like he's there.
He's in the Mount Rushmore of excitement.
Like just unbelievable. His late career, not even late career, like mid-career renaissance to be the lightweight champion. People were outrageously, mind you, but people were legitimately like, "Is he the lightweight GOAT?" I was like, "No." Why? Why are we having the? What are you talking? Like, yes, it's a great run, but like, there's a difference between having a good run and being the greatest. But like, unbelievable dude.
If he had beat Islam Makhachev, that conversation gets
the conversation actually gets like is actually a legitimate. Okay, we can now start talking about it. I still would say no, but at least that's a conversation. But people were like, I think he might be, and on our ranking show one time, I did my lightweight great rankings, and Charles Oliveira, as great as he is, I think I have as like the 5th best lightweight ever.
We did that with
a lot of dudes.
We did that during the Benson Henderson episode?
Yeah, maybe that was what it was. It was
Yeah.
on something, but it was just like it's hard to figure out because there are so many good lightweights historically.
Like even Frankie Edgar, who was like never should have been a lightweight,
Frankie
is
should
probably in the
should've
top
been.
10 of the greatest lightweights.
He's
of all
definitely
time.
in the top 10. Bendo, Charles Oliveira, Habib, BJ, Islam, who I think is probably already the third.
Poirier's on that list.
Gaethje, like there's so many good freaking lightweights historically.
Oh yeah,
like I think Charles is a top 5 guy, but
there he is.
Look at all the respect.
Yep.
You hug him and then you choke him out.
Get that energy from Robbie Lawler. He did. He got Robbie's energy. Sorry, Mike.
Absorb the Robbie energy.
I feel so much better with my Oliveira by KO TKO bet now. At plus 225.
Chandler is going to throw the most loaded up right hand you've ever seen. Like this thing is going to come from his ankle and just launch as hard as he can into him.
Or do you think he just goes right and takes him down?
Don't do that. That would be very silly. Punch him in the head and then take him down. And then punch him in the head again.
So I think Chandler can do very well in that. If he wrestles. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, well, Charles is the most submission. Charles is not good off his back. He
is much, much less dangerous off his back than
look what Paul Felder did to him.
People give that because that was when he was in his ride. I wrote about like his rise and championship. I wrote about like he had hacked the sport because no one wanted to go to the guard because he had a reputation like Verdum did. Can't go to the guard, he'll kill me there. When actually plenty of people have had plenty of success doing that. And by not going to the guard when you knock him down, it just lets him get functionally a standing 10 count.
Yep.
Like in boxing, like, okay, I'll get myself back. And every time he knocks you down, he will murder you if you are knocked down.
Absolute smasher.
Look at the
flexibility
on this young man.
There's no escape when Charles gets you. Once he gets you, you're done. Unless you're Armin Suruki, and then you just battle.
Good for Michael Chandler to finally fight again, as opposed to holding on to a dream that will never. It's not even a dream deferred, ladies and gentlemen. It's a dream canceled that will never live. We talked about it last night. Dana coming out and saying, "I think Conor's going to fight in the latter half of 2025." Is like, yeah, he ain't fighting.
Yeah,
it ain't happening.
He'll be fighting in BKFC before he fights in the UFC. They might just like let him.
Dude, just be like, here, we'll pay you $10 million to let me go fight in BKFC. Okay, fine.
Like, they truly and utterly do not need that man. They don't need him.
They don't need anybody now.
Yeah, they don't need anybody. But they certainly don't need Conor McGregor.
Particularly they could let him go to BKFC. Friends are going to be in office, they're fine. The amount of regulation that exists in the sport is going to completely fall apart. There's not going to be any of it now.
The number 7 ranked lightweight in the world.
That is a thing.
Jed Meshew's favorite fighter.
He is the number 7
Iron Michael Chandler.
He has 2 wins. He has 2 wins in this promotion. One is over Tony Ferguson, and he's the number 7 lightweight.
Was he 2 and 3?
Correct. Oh, look, they've all been really fun. Credit to him because a lot of my Michael Chandler sucks was Michael Chandler in Bellator was effective and boring as hell. Mostly, he understands.
He is
the
part
assignment.
of the best Bellator fight of all time. Though.
He is. I mean that 1-2 with Eddie is unbelievable. But he has become like he has just put all of his points into I'm going to be exciting as hell, and that's smart, genuinely smart. I would never say don't tune into a Chandler fight. I'm just saying he sucks and I hope he loses. But I hope he doesn't because I have a plus 215 bet on him or whatever.
Oliveira definitely the fan favorite at MSG.
Is Chandler losing? If he lost, do you think that's going to affect Conor's appetite? Should Conor fight again, which we know he won't, but let's say in a fantasy world where Conor does fight again, do you think he's less interested in fighting Chandler if Chandler loses?
No.
Also, Chandler's hair looks a little darker. I think he might be on that Rogaine plan there.
Hey, look,
I'm not judging. Do what you got to do.
Do what you got to do, but it is darker.
His hair is looking darker than I recall it, but maybe it's just I haven't seen him fight in 4 years.
However, here we go.
450, 49, 48.
Can you imagine if Oliveira just dusted him with the first punch he landed?
It would be sick. Jumping knee. Pow. Michael Chandler, you throw that right hand from your ankle. Let's see if it gets going. He's got the Mike Tyson.
Leg kick from Oliveira, right hand from Oliveira.
I don't care for Oliveira's specialty shorts. And Chandler's are not even special. They are just black UFC shorts.
With the Monster Energy drink.
I mean,
logo on it.
if you look real close, there's a flag, but you can't really see it.
Oliveira's
So
are way cooler.
They are cooler. I still don't. This is just not enough. It's something better. He always wears those like monochromatic suits. Just give him like something along those. I don't know. Not a lot's happening through the first minute here, y'all.
Chandler threw a jab.
Chandler's
That
trying
got
to
blocked.
remember what fighting is like. It's been so long since he's done it.
Elon Musk talking to Donald Trump. I could take him. I could beat Charles Oliveira.
It's a big bag of milk. Dork.
What happened?
I don't know. I mean, Charles is just holding the center very tall.
Good right hand
Good
from
right hand
Oliveira.
from Charles. Michael Chandler is not doing a ton right now. Oh, Charles
Chucky
shoots
with
a
the takedown.
takedown.
He got him. Oh, but Chandler,
He's
great
on
balance.
the single. Chandler wrestling. Chandler
and a
cheating his
huge-
ass off.
That was a cheat.
Oh,
twice.
and a pretty sick Granby roll, though. I will say
Yeah.
he cheated his ass off by grabbing the top of the fence, but he had a sick little roll through that
He
Charles
grabbed the
stayed
bottom
with
of the
him.
fence too during the roll.
This is honestly a position I don't know if I've ever seen in the UFC. Charles is just sitting full on Chandler's chest.
It doesn't seem great for Michael Chandler right now.
I mean, it's kind of an open-ended spot. If he clears the leg, he's sort of just in a leg entanglement. I mean, it's not good to be here functionally, but there's not a lot Oliveira can do here either.
Michael just holding both.
Michael's got a 2-on-1, and because Oliveira's right arm is stuck in Michael Chandler's leg, and his left arm is 2-on-1. So this is kind of a stalemate.
Now he's got the arm free.
But it's still a 2-on-1. This is just it's kind of, don't punch him, just hold the arm.
Yeah, that's not smart, Michael.
Like, just sit here and wait for a stalemate call.
Drop a couple elbows. Get the 12.
I don't know.
I feel like Charles can get that right arm out.
The gloves make it a lot harder than you think.
Yeah.
But he probably could. The question I'm more concerned is he going to just try and step that left leg over into a more traditional top half? No, Chandler just holding posture break here. Oliveira is still sliding-ish through. Oliveira can walk that leg up and pass through.
Chandler's
all the way
leg
around.
is starting to like kind of shake a little bit.
And Oliveira can just keep walking this up and basically walk right into side control if he wants to. Daniel, if you believe that Michael Chandler can take the back of Oliveira here, I have a bridge to sell you. Because you are technically correct theoretically. You are functionally not at all correct in what can happen in this position.
Short little shots from Oliveira as he remains on top, trying to push that knee down to pass.
Yep,
Chandler's looking for a stand-up.
Now he's getting a tripod to try and break knee through and step in. Chandler has to break the foot down. This is a real wonky position.
Yeah, it's weird. Fence grab, like right in front of the camera.
Yep.
Still,
blatantly doing it.
Let's see if he grabs
Oliveira
it again.
just burying his forehead in Chandler's jaw.
I mean, might as well. They're not calling anything.
I think he's going to get this leg out now. He's got double unders, so he should have good leverage. If he tripods up, Chandler ineffectually punching. This is a very, very weird position.
Yep.
You could.
This is not a round I expected to see from these two gentlemen. But
kind of a weird. I feel like we honestly should get more of this round. Oh, Chandler going for a lockdown on that open leg to just fully tie up in a bad position that he won't get stood up out of.
Charles with a shoulder strike.
What a weird round.
Chandler getting warned again about getting the fingers out of the cage. Another warning from Keith Peterson.
Michael Chandler is an inveterate cheater.
Oh, yeah.
Like Poirier being like, I bit him because he kept fish hooking me. He continuously cheated, and so I bit him. It's like, okay, that's pretty fun.
10-9 Oliveira. I mean, this
unless something amazing happens in the last 2 seconds.
That was a round. That was certainly a round.
That is one of those rounds that I would prefer we scored a 10-10 because nobody did anything. But per the scoring criteria, 10-9 Oliveira. Kaboom.
Oh, look at that. That was beautiful.
Right there.
We can see it perfectly.
We found the sweet spot.
You found the sweet spot. Good job.
Joseph Boza, you just can't score that round for Michael Chandler.
He's joking. He's definitely
I hope
joking.
so.
Joseph's having a good time.
Hey, we love having a good time. We're very supportive of good times here.
Yeah.
Hey, Kate, do they train that position? Not really, buddy.
Like Robbie Lawler is just like,
Yeah,
I got nothing for you.
That
Just stay there.
That's one of those, like, if you're out grappling, you will wind up in weird positions, and then it's usually just like, okay, let's see what happens. Whoever's a natural scrambler can maybe make something, but Chandler's never going to win a scramble against Oliveira, particularly not when he's giving up spots like that. So
this dude actually picked Chandler to knock someone out in round 1, let alone. I don't hate that pick.
Let alone Do Bronx, buddy. We love Charles Oliveira. Look at Charles Oliveira's record.
Well,
every loss he has, save the Armin one, is him getting got. The man, when he loses, it's brutal.
Michael Chandler almost.
And Michael
Chandler didn't try to grapple with Charles Oliveira after he almost killed him.
Probably would have been
won the lightweight title and would have got a knockout in round 1.
Michael Chandler hits real hard.
Yeah.
And again, this is a pro Charles Oliveira group right here. And a deeply anti Michael Chandler guy. I want to put that juju on Mike. Deeply anti Michael Chandler.
Michael Chandler is very capable of first round knockout.
He got him.
Oh, he's in big trouble.
We're done.
Chandler's in big trouble.
This is going to be the end.
But Chandler's an excellent cheater.
This is great.
He knows when to grab the fence.
I think he might not be that hurt, but he certainly got hit a little bit. Yeah. And as he was running away, stumbled and that right hand hurt him.
He's running.
He is full on sprinting away, and now he's laughing because he knows he's cooked.
And he knows he's so hurt.
This is just going to be a repeat KO at the start of round 2 again. We're just going to do this again.
Oh, man.
Chucky Olives, baby. This is where I get sad because Chandler's going to launch a desperate bomb.
Chandler 1,000,000% has to stay on his feet here. If he gets hit and gets dropped,
that done. Right hand is just coming directly over the non-guard that Chandler has as his left hand stays by his hip.
Good leg kick.
Right hand's coming again.
More of that.
Say that right hand is coming again, man. Put your left hand up, kid.
Oh, head kick from Oliveira.
Why is your left?
What's he doing?
Even when he is guarding, his left hand is dropping. It just naturally.
Big knee from Oliveira.
All right, Chandler, just brawl him. See how this goes.
Oh, good shot from Chandler.
Big left hook from Chandler.
He just missed that one.
All right, we're getting a little scrappy doing here. Chaos energy, baby. Let's go. Oh, Charles.
Another takedown from
and he finished that.
He's got him mounted.
I mean, this is curtains. We're done.
Bad. This is real bad for Chandler.
Chandler has no chance from here now. I got to see
half a round.
I need to see that replay again because Chandler had a deep underhook and was getting a shove back, and then Oliveira just kind of powered over the top of it. I don't know. I'm not sure how that finished, but that was sick.
Over 1.5 hits. We
are in the guard. We are in the full mount, and I just deeply do not believe Michael Chandler is going to get out of this position.
If Michael Chandler grabs the fence, does Keith Peterson take a point?
I mean, he should grab the fence as hard as he's ever grabbed it.
Just take the point.
Launch myself.
He just
with
did.
The fence.
He just grabbed it again.
I would also be pulling Charles Oliveira's hair if I could.
Yeah, do it all. Fish hook him.
Oil check him. Who cares?
Yeah, do it all.
Do anything you can.
He's mounted.
But because this is bad. Like
one of the most prolific finishers ever.
You're just done here, son.
Oh,
that's a nasty
big elbow. Oh, another one.
He's a little high. You could theoretically buck him now.
He's trying to.
He reset.
Yeah,
he got his hips back down. Oliveira doing really good with the head position, just putting the top of his head right under Chandler's jaw, making him wear it. Not nearly as violent of a top effort as I thought from Chucky Olives here.
Another elbow.
I thought this would be stone curtains, but he's taking his time.
He's being very patient here. Another elbow's coming.
Don't do this.
No,
don't be a silly goose.
That's not smart. Yeah, there's
This is where Oliveira should be popping them 12 to 6s, baby.
I thought he was just
get him going
about to do that. Chandler's tiny cut on the top of the forehead.
Charles not doing much with that top position. Gentlemen, I don't think you've ever watched a fist fight if you think Charles isn't doing much with this top position.
He's only landed a dozen elbows.
He's just battered the soul right out of Michael Chandler. Oh, there you go. 12-6.
There's a 12-6.
Oh, and apparently John Annie was saying that his coach reminded him about the 12-6, and he immediately goes to it.
And he throws it.
I think a 12-6 from
just
grabbed the shit out of that cage, son.
He didn't though.
He should have. That should have been
yeah.
a full I can leverage over with this.
Chandler's gonna survive this.
Now Oliveira, you could go for that, finishing armbar or whatever.
Yeah,
he's not going to.
Big round for Charles Oliveira.
Big old round for.
Is it 10-8?
Easily a 10-8.
Yeah, 10-8.
I don't think that should
a knockdown and then
I don't think that should be up
full
for
mount
debate.
for 3 minutes.
Yeah, I don't think that should be remotely up for debate.
I don't think it's a knockdown.
I mean, he hit him and he fell over. I'm still going 10-8. It doesn't matter.
10-9 Oliveira.
Not knockdown or no. He clearly had a significant impact on us. Yeah, like he finishes basically an overhook toss after Chandler gets a deep underhook and tries to pivot out on the run through. Oliveira just steps again over and just kind of carries that muscle down. That was pimping. Michael Chandler, are we going to see you at the top or?
I don't hate a 10-8.
Are you going to walk on? What are we going to? Credit to Michael Chandler. He appears to be in phenomenal shape.
Yes.
He is not breathing heavy despite having his ass beat that round.
He's daring to be great, Jed.
He's not. He's not. No one has ever dared to be great.
You know this is coming if Oliveira wins, right? That is coming from Michael.
Oh, I mean, for sure.
And I respect that.
Except for this is the round where Michael Chandler's just going to hurt him now. And all the sadness will come.
Michael's getting those feet all dry.
So he can launch into a big right hand. Charles Oliveira just repeatedly taking Chandler down was not on my bingo card for tonight.
And Charles coming out acting like this is the final round. I hope he remembers this is a 5-rounder.
Well, that maybe it is the final round because he's going to make it the final round.
Oh, fair.
It's like I'm not fighting 5. I refuse. I mean, Michael Chandler's got Charles.
We've not
back
had a finish
on
on
fence now.
We have not had a finish on this main card yet.
Oliveira should not be so happy to get back to the fence. Good front kick though.
Yep. Oh, Chandler left hand just misses.
Chandler also doesn't have a ton of ideas.
Oh, Oliveira trying for another takedown. Chandler
I think Oliveira has correctly determined
good leg kick from
if
Chandler.
this fight goes to the floor, he has just a monstrous advantage.
Yeah.
He also
good right hand
has
from
an advantage
Oliveira.
on the feet as well.
Oh, yeah. He's thumping up Chandler.
He's beating him in all phases of the game, but Chandler does have a big...
Big uppercut from Oliveira. Good left hand from Chandler.
Chandler just swinging against the fence now as Oliveira's in hunting range. Chandler's hands are on his hips, which is a choice.
Did Chandler hurt his leg?
I don't know. He's just running away on the fence.
Good step and elbow from Charles Oliveira. That was nice. Leg kick from Oliveira.
Chucky. Get him, Chucky.
Oh, big
nasty
uppercut.
Oh, now Chandler's going for the eye poke. Just
jumping
a blatant finger out effort from Chandler to get it. Oh, good right hand, though. Oliveira just putting the wood to him.
Yeah.
Laying the lumber. Let's go. Oh, he swung and missed. Oh, big knee, big elbow. Oh, Chandler is not in a great place right now. And now the double leg. Chandler, you were supposed to be a wrestler, and he is cooking you in this phase.
This is crazy.
Cheat. You should cheat and hold that
fence. He is.
He needs to cheat more because he's going for a ride now.
Yep. And now he's going to take his back.
Wrestle position, up on
Oh,
fours.
boy.
And you didn't even block. You didn't block that entry. Come on.
Wow.
It's
over.
I think we're probably close to the finish here.
This is wild. This was not competitive at all.
Not remotely. Oliveira got the body lock in. Chandler just fighting hands.
Oh, yeah.
Chandler, I mean, there's not even really a lot of a world for Chandler to move this position.
Oliveira should probably just transition to full mount and start just unloading shots on him, but it's getting close to that choke. Maybe he's going to transition.
I think he just hold this until he finds the choke. Thank you, Joe. This is a terrible position for Chandler. Joe, expertly elucidating the clear and obvious. Chandler
holding the gloves, which Oliveira is telling Keith Peterson needs to take a point.
Cheat.
All right.
He's trying to turn him over to belly down with the body lock. Can't quite get over the knee.
Chandler's trying to grab the fence again. Oh, those elbows. Oh, because he can 12-6 him.
I can.
Chandler saying back of the head, it's not.
I mean, he games the system, baby. He's doing what he can.
He's very good at it.
Oh, I'm really glad that I don't have to watch Michael Chandler win a fist fight and then go talk to Donald Trump afterwards.
Well, I mean, I
guess this fight is not technically over yet, but the live odds.
What a miserable experience this must be for him, though.
Hey, credit, he's doing better than he did last time.
Yeah, he's made it further.
And also, this kind of performance makes me think that if Conor were to magically decide to fight again, well,
that's what I'm thinking.
Maybe this was him sandbagging the whole time.
He just wanted to see what he was up against.
I just want to fight, and I want to show Conor, you don't have to be afraid of me with a broken toe. I'm so beatable. Let's fist fight.
Conor's got to tweet out about it, so we'll know his thoughts.
Conor's definitely going to tweet about this. Or Michael Chandler's going to survive this round and then finish Charles Oliveira in the fourth.
Conor McGregor should absolutely not fight Charles Oliveira. No. That's for sure.
Super don't do that.
That'd be a very bad idea.
He shouldn't fight any.
Ooh, there's the choke.
Oh, he's across the chin, but we've seen the squeeze work there.
Oh, Chandler survives.
Chandler digging deep. Oliveira now trying to pivot to the mount.
Oh, he wanted to see if Chandler would react to it. He's back to both hooks.
This is actually a pretty good defensive spot for Chandler right here, leaning against the fence.
He's going to see round 4.
I think he sure looks like he's going to make it out of the round. And thankfully, Charles Oliveira has made it so I don't have to rewrite the score.
Yeah, this is definitely a
Michael Chandler landed 0 strikes this round. So, Casey, if you could go ahead and put a 10-8 on the board for Charles Oliveira as well.
Yeah, 10-8 for me for Oliveira. That is as one-way traffic as you get.
Ooh, we got a little super chat here with I'm interested to see your take on this this thought from our friend Lachlan Murdoch.
Big Michael Chandler fan. Michael Chandler is awful, and I legitimately think McGregor would have won in his current condition.
My thoughts on Michael Chandler are pretty clear.
Yeah,
I've said them many times tonight, all over our podcast and YouTube network.
I always thought McGregor had a real chance. It was a decent.
I thought it was
matchup
a perfect matchup because both men could win. I think Chandler, like we saw with Bo Nickal in the last fight, Chandler's not trying to shoot takedowns, which is genuinely a very important part of his game. I think he would definitely be doing that against Conor, so more of an opportunity. But Conor can beat almost anybody in the first round. He is a glass cannon, but he's a very dangerous glass cannon for 5 minutes. And so he could absolutely beat Michael Chandler. And
round 4,
Michael Chandler
didn't think we'd be getting
still
here.
in this fight, technically.
Yes.
He eats a head kick early. Immediately, Charles Oliveira just shoots into his hips and runs him to the back of the fence. Good
left hand from Chandler.
Chandler just has to throw everything he can into a punch to get some respect.
Yeah, Oliveira.
Because Oliveira is walking him down and then just going to force grappling. And Chandler has defended no takedowns today. And as John Anik is pointing out, Chandler does appear to be in great shape.
Oliveira, the big right hand.
Oliveira just jawed him again.
Chandler,
good left from Chandler.
Oh, no.
Oliveira's just walking. Big knee. Good
Chandler,
right hand. Chandler boxing his way back in.
And then just got kicked to the body clean. Oh, big elbow from Oliveira.
Oliveira is so much better defensively than he used to be.
Yeah, Chandler's hurting.
And
Oliveira's going to shoot again.
Okay, here Chandler should be able to defend this.
Oh, good job.
Now he let Oliveira get his hands locked, and so now he can't defend this.
He's definitely getting taken down now.
Now he's absolutely getting taken down.
Now he's got a hook.
Buddy,
he might get both.
Why'd you pop a squat, you idiot?
Yeah, what is he doing?
That wasn't the right choice for you.
He gave up there. He gave up the position.
Sort of just abandoned it.
Yep.
You got to keep the second hook clear, but the bottom hook is already in.
If that second hook goes in, this is
I mean, he's
terrible
already
for
in
him.
jail. It's got the underneath hook in.
Yeah, Oliveira can ride out the rest of the round here if he wants to.
I am so impressed by the continued improvement of Charles Oliveira, though, because he's gotten hit, but he's getting hit in much better ways than he used to get hit. His technique is better. If
this is when he was champion, he would have got knocked out.
Yeah, because he used to
shots.
he's not in great defensive posture when he would get hit, and so that's why he gets hurt. Now
this is
even
a
when
big
Chandler's
moment for Michael Chandler. He cannot allow that second hook to go in.
Yeah, I think he's just might actually be cooked this round.
Oh, I think it might be in.
Oliveira's got the hook in and is working on that neck.
Flatten him out and punch him.
Chandler is trying to get him to ride high. Oliveira's going for the breakdown again and putting the body lock on.
I would like to cash one bet today.
We're back in jail.
Yep,
we are back in full prison. Mike, I did not foresee us going to all decisions tonight.
This is insane.
But the energy heading into Stipe Jon is bad times. If Jon wins just a wrestle heavy Garbo decision,
this could beat 297 for the worst performing
tough.
Card of the year.
Pretty tough. Also, this has not been. All right, Chandler's almost got a turn. Yeah. Chandler's got an option here. Chandler's building back up. Look at him build up.
He's got a chance.
Keep going. You still got to clear the under leg, but also this has not been a boring fight.
No.
But it is the most boring fight either of these two men have been in some time.
Yeah, because
it's just not competitive. Yeah.
This is a one-way traffic ass whooping.
I mean, I am well on my way to having 3 10-8 rounds in this fight. So
Charles got to do a little bit more damage here in order to get that. I thought the third round definitely was.
I think absolutely both rounds.
Now, if he could flatten him out and land some shots. Oh boy,
he's a little high.
Yeah. And Chandler fought the hands.
A little high. But
he's done.
He can just get the squeeze across the chin. We've seen it here.
Yeah.
It's across the chin.
Chandler.
Now he's digging a little more under.
Oh boy.
Chandler, you got to bail on your post arm here, kid, because you need to be playing defense with it. There you go.
Good job. He did defend. Now the body lock's on. Oh boy.
I mean, he's just in prison.
Yep. This is miserable.
This doesn't seem very fun. I would not like to be Michael Chandler. I mean, ever, but certainly right now, among the times I'm the least interested in being Michael Chandler.
$19 seconds left.
Caleb, so we're clear. I do not care for Conor McGregor. I have repeatedly for the past 2 years maintained that it's among the funniest things in the sport that Conor has ruined the end of this man's career.
He kind of has.
That it literally just took like 2 of the remaining prime years of this man's career for nothing.
And then because he couldn't take any more time, he accepted a fight against a guy that's
very good,
very difficult,
and there's an
stylistic
upside.
for him.
Certainly, if he wins, there's a lot. But like, also Michael Chandler's 38. I think it's reasonable to believe he's not his best form anymore.
But he could also still very easily get the Conor fight.
What if he pulls out the win right here, Mike? Just a big right hand. Charles caught sleeping.
I'm just kidding.
Out of nowhere.
It would be.
By the way, Casey, sorry.
10-9 Chandler.
Correct. 10-8 Oliveira.
Or 10-9 Oliveira. Sorry. 10-9 Chandler. What the fuck am I talking about? 10-9 Oliveira.
I respect that. Just throwing a Chandler round in there.
Just give him one.
Spicy.
Just give him one. Yeah.
10-9
Charlie Olives. Checky Olives.
Moki, I think you haven't watched this fight if you think Charles isn't trying to hurt Michael Chandler. He is absolutely trying to hurt him.
He's hurt him in every round.
He has put a lot of bone into Michael Chandler's body. All right, 5th round, let's go. Michael Chandler's got to let it all hang out. Michael Chandler should come out and do the Max Holloway point and be like, settle up, kid.
All right, round 5.
Joe being like shaking out his arms. Okay. I don't think that's what's happening, but Why not?
Charles wanted a prayer, and Chandler was like, no.
If I was a fighter and I was up, I would try and delay as much as possible in the final round. I would
Yeah.
try and be like,
Oh,
let's stop and take a photo.
That knee from Oliveira was so nasty.
He's just killing him. He's just hitting him with everything. Knees, elbows, punches.
Oh!
Ooh, Chandler's legs took a little wonky there.
That was to the body.
Oh, look, he
wow.
defended a takedown. Michael Chandler defended a takedown, but now he's against the fence. He won't defend this next one.
Oh, right hand from Oliveira. I want to see Oliveira's like strike landing percentage.
Man,
it's got to be up there.
It's extremely high. He's also doing this little teep to Chandler's knee now, which is fun.
Yeah, this is really nice. Oh boy,
go! He had the plum for a minute.
Yeah, Chandler's about to eat a big
good right hook
good right.
from Chandler.
Oh,
and
left hand
and a whoa! Oh, big right hand! Oh, Oliveira's hurt. Oliveira's hurt.
No!
Oh, Michael Chandler. He's gonna win the scramble.
Oh, this is
Michael Chandler on top. Oh, that was the most illegal punch I've ever seen.
Back
Just
of the head.
directly into the back of the head. He is pummeling the back of Charles Oliveira's head, but he's just letting him cheat blatantly. Oh my God, he's gonna pull this off, Mike. Oliveira's cooked. Oliveira's in so much trouble right now. Just the most blatant cheating of all time in Chandler's. You gotta unload.
Look at DC talking to Hunter.
You gotta unload everything you have, Chandler.
DC looked at Hunter Campbell. Was like, dude, he's hitting him in the back of the head.
It was the most blatant cheating I've ever seen.
He hit him with 20 punches in the back of the head.
Do it again, Chandler. Big elbows.
Oh my God.
Elbows. Oh my God. What if he doesn't, Mike? Get out of
He's
leave
got full
the
guard.
ground, Chandler. Get out of here, you fucking idiot. Posture and punches. Go. What are you doing? What are you doing? You have 3 minutes for the most miraculous comeback, and you were just in a tie-up. Oh my God.
Robin, right?
Stand up, you imbecile! Come on! Oh, triangle! Oliveira put a triangle on him! Stand up, you moron! What are you doing? You had a chance and you have just thrown it out the window. What sort of voodoo does this man have over you? When you hurt him, you make bad choices.
I love how Keith Pearson's trying to enforce rules after he allowed
It was the most blatant cheating I've ever seen. I've never seen. Chandler's going to get triangle. He's not breaking his posture at all. There he goes. Stand up, you fool! Oliveira stood up.
Oh my God.
Now he's in attack mode. Michael Chandler's about to get. Oliveira's going to shoot a double, I think, now. It would be smart, but.
Good job.
High drama indeed, Joe Rogan.
Whoa.
Michael Chandler's trying to load up that right
hand.
Big left hook from Chandler.
Chandler is breathing real
heavy.
I mean,
he's tired. Oh, he's beckoning him. Don't beckon him on. Punch him. You got 90 seconds to pull off a miracle.
Now Charles is going to take him down.
That's done. Fight's over. Chandler moves to the back. Oliveira moves to the back. We're cooked.
Man, just unbelievable fight IQ. Whoa. Oh.
That was awesome. Way to make it fun and then suck. You idiot. Yes, the night of bad fight IQ. This is unreal.
Oh, is Jonata Denise still number 1?
I don't know, man. Because Chandler, this was 4 rounds of getting worked. He's getting wailed on for 20 minutes. He pulls it out. Is gonna win directly by cheating. Only really hurt him by cheating his ass off. Be the best. Oh, he's gonna do the front flip. He's gonna do the stupid front flip. Oh, back flip.
Oh, now he's gonna get choked.
He should have done the front flip. It's much cooler to do the front flip, but he's going to stand up and do it again. Oh, what a king. What a king.
Now do the front flip.
Do the front flip. It's literally a pro wrestling gimmick. He is standing up with Charles Oliveira in the backpack.
Charles Oliveira's laughing at him. Did he tap?
I mean, that's a tap. It's not really a tap, but it is a tap.
Wow.
Oh, God.
Who won that round?
Michael Chandler wins the
Yeah,
round.
he should. And now Charles Oliveira's leaving.
I
the
am in
cage.
fact going to score that 10-8 Michael Chandler. Casey,
Oh,
I'm not
God,
going to
no.
put it on the board. I'm getting that
Really?
at 10-8. Yeah,
Why?
because he almost killed him. It was illegal, but we can't say it was illegal.
10-9 Chandler.
10-8 Chandler.
And then he got.
Oh, Michael Chandler is a very silly goose. What a silly, silly man.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh,
and then he shuns Trump. Just walked right by him. No acknowledgement, no nothing.
it's not his president. It's
I
fine.
mean, it's like one of the most famous people in the world.
Yeah, it's not his president. It's fine. What an idiot.
Hey, Chandler. Hey, almost.
I mean,
there he goes. He's going to have his moment with
man,
with
Trump's
Trump.
fighters are having a tough day.
Tough day.
That's a nasty little teep to the.
Yeah.
That was the one where I was like, his knee kind of might be cooked.
Yeah.
And it based on that, big right hand. Show us the blatant cheating, please. I would like to show the most cheating cheat that's ever cheated.
There was a lot of cheating from Michael
There was
Chandler.
so much cheating from Michael Chandler.
There's like 6 fence grabs in round 1. There was like 2 or 3 in round 2.
I mean, just
Glove grabs,
swinging as hard as
so
he can.
many fence grabs. And then
Look at
watch
this.
Back
Pop,
of the head.
up, back, 2
of the
back
head,
of the head, 3 back of the head, 4 back of the head, 5 back of the head.
And we missed like a dozen before that. Like the really hard shots.
And then just, okay, I'm going to. Why didn't you go for the front flip, buddy? It's more cool. Come on.
And he can't do it.
That was the best. Oh, that was way more fun than I thought it was going to be. What a 5th round.
Yeah.
What a
That was electric.
What a friggin' round.
That was electric.
That was electric. What's that mean? I have it 48, 40. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 42, 43,
49-45 for me.
48,
Charles
43.
Oliveira.
I'm fine with that score.
There was a lot of 10-8s.
Be liberal with them.
If Chandler got if Chandler got the finish with the back of the head punches.
If Chandler didn't suck, I would love him a lot. Like, he is a goofy fighter, and I love goofy fighters.
Let's see. 49-46. 49-46. 49-45.
1-10-8 in there. Everybody else 4-1.
Michael!
You're absolutely right. We're about to get a dare to be great from Michael Chandler for sure.
Yep, Joe Rogan's already saying, hey, we're going to talk to you. You know, I went in there, didn't have to take this fight. I dared to be great, took the risk.
Dare to be great, you know?
He's absolutely going to do it.
I think the actual phrase dare to be great will come, which I hate.
What's the odds? Chat, what do you predict? Does dare to be great come?
I'd like to get my Otno pick in right now. It'll be a very popular one. If Charles Oliveira doesn't fight Max Holloway next, that's promotional malpractice.
I agree. But could get a title shot.
Not really. Because they got to do
not really.
Well, because they got to do
if Armin wins,
they got to do the Armin fight first, and know that that's probably
right. But if Armin wins, they'll do Islam again.
Yeah, certainly.
And if Islam wins, they might just go back because he was supposed to fight.
He could have, but then that would be Oliveira staying out until likely next fall. Whereas you just early summer, Max versus Charles.
That's the
winner
fight
of that
I
gets the title fight. Plus, they fought before, but the 4 violence kings of the era, they need to run it back in a real manner.
Is this going to win fight of the night? Because that 5th round?
Probably.
It's because of the 5th round.
If it wins it definitely wins because of the 5th round.
Because
5th round was funny as hell. One of the funniest rounds of the year.
Oh, yeah.
See you at the top, walk on, loser. What an idiot. I can't believe that. Twice.
The question is, does dare to be great? Keith Peterson should have his license revoked. Yeah, he had a rough one.
Yeah.
Literally, you could have taken 6 points.
Or he's a genius for allowing that to happen.
That's true.
Man, if twice now Chandler has really had a chance to beat Charles Oliveira and done the dumbest thing.
I'm curious to see what he says. Putting his team over.
Yeah, let's have him fight Max Holloway.
Yeah, I want that fight so bad.
In the spring, early summer seems terrific. Winner gets the next shot at Islam or Arman.
Oh God.
Toughest human beings has ever lived is a bit of a stretch. Tough guy. I'm saying he's not.
That is not as funny as that round is. And boy, was it. It is not the round of the year. Are you not entertained?
God damn it. God damn it.
Okay. No. Not Max Holloway. Did he just say that? Did he just say that?
Sure did.
Oh, no.
He's the silliest goose. Us real professionals are keeping the octagon warm.
Okay, he don't dare to be great.
Now. He didn't dare to be great. He does all I know how to do is throw American-made caution to the wind.
American badass caution to the wind.
Buddy, you then just laid in guard like an idiot when you had a chance. Oh, God. I'm so glad he lost.
While us professionals have been keeping the octagon warm, his first fight, he
2
hasn't fought in
years.
2 years.
Also, just like realistically, you could have been better with that. Not bad.
It was good.
It's not bad, but you could have been better.
Tommy Aspinall.
Tommy Aspinall. Na 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 na. Oh, there's the other the Trump child. I don't know, the Trump children.
Yeah.
So the 3 Trump children.
Triple H to Stephanie in the house. Tommy Aspinall, the hero of the week.
RFK really looks so leathery. He's the leatheriest man alive.
That's the man who's gonna make America healthy again, Jed.
Well, sure.
The man who is
no
on,
comment on that. Just man looks old. Oh, good.
The dude is in.
You know what time it is, y'all?
RFK is in
right here.
RFK is in terrific shape for a man his age, though.
Maybe Jake Paul will fight him next. Guys, chickens. Do you know what chickens?
I would actually feel better if it was RFK in there instead of Mike Tyson last night.
Stipe just looking old.
All right, it is time. Jon Jones versus Stipe Miocic for the heavyweight championship of the world. What is the chat thinking? Final picks, final prediction. Who's it gonna be? Because I gotta tell you, if Stipe Miocic, Cleveland's own, goes in there at 42 years of age and beats Jon Jones tonight, oh my God.
It would be lovely.
Oh, it would be one of the craziest things that has ever happened.
I forgot that I threw this for us to remember earlier. With a bonus tonight, which I think seems decently likely for fight of the night at this point. Charles Oliveira will now be the first fighter in UFC history to earn over $1 million in bonuses.
That's crazy.
He is currently at $970,000. Well, across like 18 bonuses or some 19 bonuses. So $50K for his efforts, which seems very possible, will be the first millionaire bonus millionaire.
They're going to give that fight of the night.
I mean, unless you never know. You never know. Maybe Tom Aspinall just hits Stipe with a steel chair during the walkout, takes off the chain, the shirt, and just steps into the cage.
Is Daniel Cormier in the octagon right now?
I have no idea.
I don't know why. Here we go. Let's just get right into this thing. We don't need any pomp and circumstance. Like, hit the promo and let's go. It's 1 a.m.
Is it really 1 a.m.?
It's 12:47.
It's almost. Wow. Okay. Okay, Jonathan. It'll do the funniest thing in the world and get knocked out. I can't. I couldn't handle it if you get knocked out. It would be so funny.
First of all, the fact that Stipe Miocic is still in the heavyweight rankings is an absolute.
He literally has not fought in 3 years. Has not
4, just about 4. March 2021.
Yeah, that's like three and 8.
Oh, no,
3 and 7/8.
Yeah, we're over the half.
We're over
mark.
3.5, certainly. Oh, he is in the cage. You called it. Man, we're really
doing this thing up.
On the one hand, I don't want to knock the UFC for taking a promotional effort. Like, I would like them to do more of this. Them doing it for a fight that most people are aware of is a nonsense fight is very, very silly. Like, Max Ilya deserves something like this, and instead we get it for this nonsense fight.
They're really. I'll tell you what. I will live with this if the UFC gives a quarter of the same effort to Pants and Asakura next month.
No chance. 0%.
Just 25% of it.
They're not remotely.
Oh, they're not going to do it.
Not remotely.
0 chance. No, they're not going. They're definitely not going to do it.
Jones.
They're going to treat it as a throwaway pay-per-view. But here we go. The promo is on. Get your picks in.
Get them in, boys.
Who wins? How? What round? What you got?
I am officially Jones submission. I think round 2 is what I picked.
I got Jones TKO round 2.
I think
I do have a bet. Maybe I'll cash one bet tonight. I have this fight going under 2.5.
I am, out here desperately. I think I am now.
Marcin Tybura beats both these guys.
I love that energy. I don't think that's correct. Though Stipe maybe. Stipe is old.
It's eye poke time.
So many eye pokes. We got rid of those.
What's the over under on eye pokes tonight? Because both these guys can deliver them.
2.5 at least. Like it is so funny that the new gloves designed to lessen eye pokes. Not saying they did it, but that was like the pitch to them. And John fights again. Is like, I don't like them. And he's like, we're never using these gloves again. I'm not saying this is a conspiracy because I don't think it is.
Oh, you want me to fight?
It is coincidentally, it is incredibly amusing coincidence.
It's absolutely 1,000,000%. It's all about John.
His words, not mine. I didn't say that. I just said it's funny.
That's it. It's my opinion on this. And John has basically said the same thing. If John asks for it, he's getting it.
We're gonna get a horrible decision here, aren't we? Just the board, like we're gonna get a classic Jon Jones jabs and refuses to engage decision. Just oblique kicks to the knee and jabs.
I kind of think Stipe is gonna go get it, man.
I mean, that would be better, but I thought every fight would be a finish on this card, and we've gotten none.
I thought we'd get 4 out of 5 easy. Lontop is not a human being because he should have gotten finished.
Very, very tough
times.
man. Very tough young man.
Charles could have finished Chandler a few times. Chandler.
What I hope is that this fight is boring and that in the middle of it, there's a Tommy Aspinall song that the crowd just starts going, Tommy.
It would be pretty wild.
Aspinall.
He is the babyface, the ultimate babyface of all of this.
Easily the biggest winner of the whole weekend without fighting.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Stipe's in really good shape.
It would be so funny.
Oh my God. Can he do it?
It'd be so funny.
We need to make history here.
One time, dealer.
We need to make history here.
I won't ask for other outcomes if you give me this one. It would be just. It would be hilarious.
Would you trade a Michael Chandler lightweight title reign?
I would absolutely let him be the lightweight champion. That's fine.
Okay. All right. We're
there are
very
here. Few things I like. I honestly, the only thing that I would want more, maybe in the history of the sport, than Stipe getting a win tonight is the 13 seconds back, because that's just like the worst outcome in the history of the sport. Like the Conor 13 is just invalidated a lot of dumb things. But man, give me a Stipe win would be. I don't know if I'd ever stop laughing.
That's for content purposes. There's nothing better that could happen on this website than Stipe winning this fight.
Do you remember that there's a South Park episode where a Cartman is like having a crisis because he thinks he broke his funny bone. So he saw the funniest thing ever and he can't laugh ever again. And I think that's what would happen if Stipe just comes in and the first punch, like Superman punch, Jones just gets slabbed. Just be like, nothing will ever be funny.
Jones falls to the canvas like Fabricio Verdum
just kabloop, and then Stipe just hands up. I did it. I would never stop. I would be the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Oh, here we go.
47% of our poll says Jones by sub/KO. Jones by decision at 12.
What's the Stipe at?
Well, the others are Stipe by sub KO 32, Stipe by decision at 7.
32?
39% of overall voters are suggesting Stipe is going to win this fight. I love that energy for y'all.
I do too.
You could do it, Stipe. I'll never say a bad word about you ever again. I don't care if you ruined the climb season 3. Doesn't matter to me.
There he is.
Ooh, Moki said I put $100 on Bo by decision, Oliveira winning straight up, and Jones winning round 3.
There's a parlay?
2/3 of the way there on that parlay.
Dude,
probably pretty decent because Bo by decision was quality little bet there, I think. So,
I mean, I'm good luck to you. I hope you lose that bet because I need under 2.5 to hit. Well, I mean, we could both get it. We could both get it. So early third round, I'd be okay with that. I would like to win one bet tonight on the main card.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a losing week no matter what. Shout out Jim Miller.
I think Jim Miller actually might keep me close to even. That's untrue. I have had the most successful betting weekend of the year because I bet
because of Jake Paul.
A truly obscene amount of money on Jake Paul, and that was honestly the best bet I've made in years. So.
Yeah, I mean,
I knew I was making money this weekend a month ago, so it's fine.
Yeah, the weekend where the Ngannou Ferreira card and then the UFC Apex event happened, like right next to each other. I think I had like 22 bets, and I hit like 20 of them. And there are a lot of dogs, a lot of like value plays that I put a lot of money on. My biggest bet of the weekend was on Melissa Martinez. At like minus 120.
As we all did,
And she absolutely clobbered her opponent. Yeah. And like I won so much. It was a great time because I hit all the PFL bets outside of AJ McKee. And then I hit like all the UFC bets. Most of them were dogs. I hit like a big parlay. It was awesome. It's just one of those things where like you look at how many units you won, and it was almost 30.
That's a good day.
It was a great day.
You love a day like that.
It was a great day.
I didn't look this up.
Dude, Stipe shredded.
Stipe would have to be the second oldest champion in UFC history if he wins. I think he has to be, right? I'm trying to think if there's anybody
Randy
other than Randy.
Yeah.
Like Randy was like 46, so I'm trying to think if there's anybody I'm missing that is older than 42 or whatever. But I think that would be right. He would be the second oldest champion.
Is John walking to
because like
again?
Honestly, like Shevchenko might be the second oldest champion right now at like 37, whatever she is. There's not a lot of old champions in UFC history.
Many men. That's not your song, John. Is he gonna switch to
Probably.
He's got to switch to God Gives You Style. Right?
I've said this various times. Not walking like when Jon Jones stopped walking out to Angry Johnny by Poe, I was like, yeah, you
not there. It is.
Angry Johnny was like the sickest walkout song for him.
Yeah.
And then now he's just like generic New York stuff. Like everybody walks out of this. Nobody's walking out to Poe.
I did like Could You Be Loved when he did walk.
I always like a jam like that, but Angry Johnny was just perfect for him. Johnny.
Shit, we're getting it. There he is.
The champ is here. Gotta help you lose.
John coming out to like every song ever made. Here he comes. Jon Bones Jones. Big smile on his face.
As if he is being coronated.
It'd be even funnier.
Nothing.
There's nothing in sports that would be funnier.
Genuinely, I don't know if I can think of anything that I've ever found to be funnier. Just with the whole week that he has had, everything is said and done this week, it would be so... The MMA gods would truly I will worship at the altar of the MMA gods if Stipe wins this fight, because they will have proven their existence.
We believe in you. Content for the
I
content.
mean, content would be.
Look at his corner. Look at this corner. Gordon Ryan in the corner. Greg Jackson, Brandon Gibson.
The champ is here.
I need to see a height statistic
Oh my
at
God.
heavyweight for this fight in some way, shape, or form.
No, it's going to be like Jon Jones is the 400th smallest heavyweight of all time, because they got to keep getting him over, despite having
The third lightest heavyweight to compete in a heavyweight championship fight in the UFC or something
legitimately.
like that.
Despite he will have the longest reach in the heavyweight division. They could put that stat up there because it's true. Just
John looks just so confident right now.
he looks like he's going to a party, a birthday party.
He looks like he's going to a birthday party. He looks like he knows like he already knows how this is going to go.
Yeah, because he does. Because he knew I was going to go when this was signed a year and a half ago.
When he called Stipe
I'm gonna
out
kill
after
that old
beating
man.
Cyril Gahn.
Yeah, I'm going to kill that old man. Cool. Katie Law, the longer Jon Jones has been in my life, the more I am 1,000% confident that a lot of his being and the way he is explained by being the smallest, least athletic member of his family. And like, yeah, he would beat them up now, certainly, but like, he carries himself with a lot of little brother energy. Like a lot of little brother energy.
The man who fought and beat the actual GOAT, Parker Porter. Walking into the cage.
A little
we got a cartwheel.
John,
the shorts. The shorts look very strange.
I respect the rolling them up,
Yeah.
like the high school cheerleader move. Just I'm gonna roll up my own shorts. Yeah. You could just get smaller shorts. They will custom those for you, but it's a vibe. Love the energy.
There's a forward roll.
Again, we don't body shame here. John, longest reach in the UFC.
We knew we were gonna get some sort of statistic.
We don't body shame here, Amin, but yes, John does look soft.
He looks better than he did for the Gahn fight, though.
Well, he is, like 20 pounds or 15 pounds lighter. So, but yeah, like the truth is John is just a really big light heavyweight and not like obviously he can be a heavyweight because you just don't cut weight to be
this weekend will go down in history as assault on senior citizens.
Yes. I've said this for months. This is elder abuse the weekend.
Derek Cleary, Sal D'Amato, Chris Lee, hopefully
seems really
for the only fight on this main card that the judges will not be needed.
I will give myself to you, oh MMA gods. Just let that stoic, mumbly, boring man just knock that dude out. And then retire immediately.
Yes,
I'm never gonna get a better win than this. None of you guys believed in me. Suck it. I'm out. I'm the GOAT.
He'd be leaving.
I'm sorry. It'll more like you never believe I was gonna do. I'm out. I win. Thank you all. Shout out to Cleveland. I'm out.
I don't know. I'd be leaving like $20 million on the table.
That's fine
for a rematch.
That's fine. You think Daniel Cormier wishes he left that Stipe money on the table? I think he does. I think Daniel Cormier thinks I should not have fought Stipe twice again.
But he wouldn't make the same money Stipe would make giving John a rematch.
Yeah, but you can always make money.
It's true.
They print more of that shit every day.
But I don't think Stipe's getting a color commentary.
Plus, the economy's saved now, so it's fine.
Oh, that's true. You're absolutely right.
Eggs are no longer expensive. We're good.
That's right. We got the it's time. All right, I'm ready.
I'm ready. Oh,
1:03 a.m. Make this.
Oh, Ares, Lord of War.
Make this never-ending weekend
Athena,
worth it.
Goddess of wisdom and war. I'm trying to think of all the like warrior gods I know to invoke here. Mars, Heed my call.
Stipe is 5-2 as an underdog.
He is, which I was very impressed by when I was doing that part of the research for No Bets Bar this week. Is actually a really good track record as a dog.
I'm trying to think who he lost to as an underdog. Francis. Francis, he was a dog.
I think he was a dog to Francis in the second fight. And
DC?
No, because he won. He won
the first DC fight.
First fight, I think he was a favorite, but
I
do think he was an underdog to Junior Dos Santos, their first fight.
Oh yeah.
Which makes sense given where they were in their careers at the time.
That was a really fun
and
fight.
It was a very close fight, so there's that. But I believe it was Francis 2 and Junior Dos Santos 1. Because I'm pretty sure he was a favorite over DC. Though, chat, let me know if I'm wrong.
There's Jon Jones. Average closing line, interesting, minus 469 in his UFC career. It's pretty impressive.
I mean,
for his 22nd fight.
Look, for the shit I have given Jon Jones, and I'll continue forever, I've never said that he is not one of the greatest fighters of all time. Those words have never left my mouth. All I have said is that chickens can't be goats. And so he can't be the greatest of all time if he's a chicken, because that's science.
All right, John, pay attention. Let's do this face-off. Let's go.
I think John's going to shoot a very early takedown and elbow Stipe's face through the floor. Oh, they shake hands. John also going on a real emotional journey this week of Stipe's a dick because he talked about my kids. I never said that. Oh, well, okay. Stipe's a great guy and I like him. I never said that about your children. What are you talking about? All right, let's get this fight over. This isn't the leafy vegetables. I don't know what this is.
The New Yorkers haven't been able to drink beer in like an hour and a half because they shut all the concessions down. So they need some action.
I just realized this. I missed an opportunity this month. This isn't the leafy greens.
Left hand. Ooh,
good right hand.
Stipe with the right.
This isn't the leafy greens. This isn't the dessert. This is the old leftovers you got to eat or else you're going to throw them away. In the back of the fridge, you got to get this done so you're not wasting food. Good front kick from Jones.
Yep. Stipe chance ran in through MSG.
Stipe.
Ooh, I like that leg kick to the thigh from Stipe.
Let's get it. Stipe just punch him real hard in the face. Use the power of your custom shorts that look like regular shorts.
Good leg kick from John. Short little leg kick from Stipe. Stipe comes up short with the right hand. Ooh, good
body kick from John.
Stipe going in. He's
Stipe
getting aggressive.
Charging at him now. Ha!
Oh. Stipe with the left hand. Ooh, Stipe just misses it right.
Stipe getting a little scrappy in there.
Yeah. All right, now it's getting tense. Because if this actually happens.
I just don't think it can. That's why I feel no tension. I'm like, we're just doing this.
Oh, and there's the foot sweep. John just took him down.
And he's in side control.
Yeah, this ain't good.
Oh, here comes some elbows. I remember we're going to get a 12-6er coming any time now. John stepping in. Stipe has a half guard now.
Grab the fence, Stipe.
And a near side or far side underhook. Oh.
All right.
Stipe really trying to
elbow from Stipe.
But John's going to just step right on into mount because Stipe was
this is real bad.
Playing offense off the back instead of scramble D. John with the elbow. I mean, here's the issue. John can deliver monster elbows with all that length and torque. And Stipe has just never really fought off his back all that often. You really need to be blocked.
John is landing elbows over and over again.
Stipe cut now. Doesn't look too bad.
It's a forehead cut.
Definitely.
He's been there a time or two.
Definitely a little bit of a cut. Stipe really needs to create an underhook here and start turning this position.
Yeah, this is going to be miserable for 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, he can't stay. He's trying to get back to guard.
He's got the knees on the hips.
As soon as he starts trying to recompose guard, John just stands up because he's real big and then comes with the big elbow And again,
Stipe's defending enough where like the elbows are landing, but not full.
They're not getting all the way there, but Jon is now into side control.
Oh, he's trying to pin an arm down. Stipe
just get your left arm to your leg, and now you're standing up against the fence, kid. That's not a good enough elbow.
Oh.
You can't really generate a ton of torque with that little pop. That's getting better.
Now he's going. Oh, Jon is unloading.
Stipe's doing
okay. Stipe's okay.
Pretty good job of blocking a lot of that. Still ate a number of them.
Yeah.
Very bad news for him, but
I mean, the chin's holding up.
Stipe is. Oh, that was a really good
hard
elbow. Jon is now in a much better position in this top half, where he's got clean chest to chest with a bit of a posture here and can get that around. 23-1 and
the ground strikes.
Oh, the 12-6 makes an appearance. The problem is
if Stipe can survive this, man, and get to round 2.
The problem is Jon is now extremely aware of what happens when this fight goes to the floor. So Stipe doesn't like I don't know
he's
how.
He's kind of got to get or get got.
I'd say on the feet he is going to have to get absolutely wily. Hey, full guard back for Stipe.
Good job.
Closed guard. I mean, Jon can still land elbows from this spot. Like that, watching him do that to Shogun I was like, oh, this is awful. Oh,
elbow to the
cheeky
to
elbow
the
to the belly. Get in my belly.
Stipe's fine. He's fine.
Look, he's out here fighting. He is fist fighting a man. Oh, clears the legs. Stipe just roll. You got to roll over.
Side control for Jon.
I'm honestly not sure Stipe could roll over there, but like younger, more explosive man would have just gone a kick roll, give up the back.
If he mounts Stipe right now,
and then we're gonna get. I was like, Stipe just has to not let him do it because we will 1,000% get the 12-6s from Mount.
Oh boy, is he gonna crucifix him?
I'm not gonna.
10 seconds, Stipe. 10 seconds.
Oh, he does.
He's trying.
Tries, but Stipe's just rolled up in, and Stipe is
back of the head. Back of the head.
Stipe, get your elbow up.
Kid. He makes it to the final. All right, he makes it to the horn.
I mean, honestly, a lot of good defense from Stipe, but that's
fine. That's 10-8, Jon. Is that 10-8?
It could be anything. You'll never know until you see the scorecard.
10-8, Jon, for me. I mean, that was
boom.
That was an ass whoop.
10-8 Jones. I mean, that was a one-sided whomping.
That was an ass whooping.
Stipe
is okay. Stipe is okay.
Luis Ruva, I do acknowledge it. It is 10-8 Jon Jones. Again, you're saying acknowledge it as if I haven't said from almost 18 months straight that Jon is going to kill this man.
Yeah, we all knew what this was. We all knew what this was.
But what if
Stipe?
What if Stipe stuffs a takedown this round and then Jon is going to shoot immediately this round? I would suggest,
which he should.
Yeah, but like fight honorably, Jon. You know.
Yeah. Give Stipe 20 seconds.
I mean, yeah, just a beautiful little trip. That's the thing. I don't think people talk enough that Jon is legitimately the best clinch fighter in MMA history.
I completely agree with
but
you.
He never fights in the clinch. Like the last 5 years of his light heavyweight title run, he just wasn't doing it.
Round 2.
He's unbelievably good in the clinch. And that should all be the only thing he does, try to get to the
left
clinch.
hand from Stipe.
Stipe, do it. The power of Aries compels you. Come on. Knee. Guys,
spinning back elbow.
I asked for one thing. Come on. One time, dealers.
That was an official leg kick from Stipe.
Someone hear my plea and let Stipe power channel the power of Cthulhu into Stipe's right hand for all I care. But let's make it happen.
Oh, left hand from Stipe.
Man, Stipe looks old.
I'm surprised he's waiting.
Credit to
uppercut from Stipe.
He is still obviously very game. Stipe looks old in here.
Yeah.
Which is what we've been saying. And frankly, Jon looks a little old too.
They both do. That's why Jon's not fighting Tom.
I got to tell you, if I'm Jon, there's no amount of money you could pay to make me fight Tom Aspinall. And he could win that fight. See if he gets those takedowns. We still don't know a lot about Tommy Aspinall, but the speed difference between what Stipe is offering right now and Tom Aspinall is enormous.
Yeah.
And Jon is not exactly running away with the striking right now.
I would love to see an Aspinall cam right now.
Oh, yeah. I would love to hear the chants. Tommy Aspinall. Stipe, come on, baby. This guy, the equalizer. Give it to him.
Oh, good shot to
Give
the
him
body.
the equalizer, Stipe.
Ooh.
Put the business on him. Go to work. Lunch pail.
Oh my gosh.
Stipe is reacting to the feint,
Yeah,
the feinted kicks now. He's
about to
eating
get
a
taken
number of those
down.
kicks to the body, and Jon just flexes the hip, and Stipe starts ducking. John's gonna do exactly what he did to Cormier. He's gonna flex. Stipe's gonna duck, drop his hand, and that kick's gonna go high. Oh, Stipe's hurt. Or was that low?
Was that a ding ding?
Might have been low because now he seems fine, but he definitely did the. Ooh. John's gonna go high with the left head kick in the near future at this point.
Stipe, just throw something.
The next time Jon feints that little, shows the hip, right hand down the pipe, baby. Let's go.
Yeah. Nothing has happened in the last 40 seconds.
Jon is feinting.
Stipe misses with the
Jon
jab.
is being very, very patient. I mean, Jon ran over Stipe and has yet to try a takedown.
Leg kicks from both. Leg kick from Jon. Very nice.
Chickens can't be good.
Left hand to the chest from Jones. Stipe misses
Stipe
with the
just
right
in
hand.
here fist fighting. Let's just keep scrapping. Back him up, Steeps.
Just throw as hard as you can.
Oh, good knee
to the
from
body
Jon.
from Jon in the clinch. 2 minutes left here.
This is not how you beat Jon Jones, by playing 1-for-1 point fighting.
Yeah, no.
That's actually all of his style at the end of his career has been this, and it's awful, but he's effective at it. And if he can draw you into this fight. Oh, good right hand, Stipe. There we go. Let's go, Stipe. I mean, Jon ate it without issue, but still, the hope persists. Kick him in the balls, Stipe. Let's go. Does he? I don't know. Jon's not pressing him either. Just
Jones with the left hand did
not
not look great. Oh, Stipe.
Sneaky little
left hand.
Yeah. As with every passing moment, I maintain that Jon could beat Tom Aspinall, will never and should never fight him. I think there is. I previously thought the Jon-Tom fight was 50-50. I'm getting a lot closer to 60-40 Tommy.
Good right hand from Jon. Stipe answers.
Also, I said years ago, and I
kick to the body,
firmly believe it. Francis would have beaten Jon if they had fought when they talked about it.
100. I agree.
And that was a better version of Jon.
The Francis that fought Stipe the second time.
I don't know if I've ever seen a fighter who would have beat that Francis.
Oh,
Get in there. Run away, Jon. Run away, you dishonorable young man. Old man, whatever. Come on, Stipe. Let's go. I am blatantly rooting for Stipe.
Spin kick to the body.
Good
that
back
was
kick from
real
Jon.
good from Jon.
He doesn't do cool stuff anymore. I wish he kept doing that. That was when he was fun. Good little left hook, though, from Jon.
Jab from Jon.
No takedown attempts from Jon this round.
Stipe might have. Is Stipe winning this round?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think he is obviously much more success than the first round.
Well, yeah, he got 10-8 in the first round.
But I think that is still a Jones round. But
10-9 Jon. Yeah, I'm with you. But I was curious.
Because, he landed
better round for Stipe, obviously.
Much better round for Stipe. He had actual moments, but yes, 10-9 Jonathan.
When Stipe moves forward and throws, he's landing. And Jon doesn't. I mean, Jon's having moments.
Yeah, and Jon's just staying busy enough. He's got the teep going. He's got the thing. Jon very clearly looks older to me in this fight.
Oh, yeah.
Like, this is not even the Jon that fought Dominic Reyes, which is not a criticism. He's 37. He's been fighting for, like, almost 20 years. It's reasonable to fall off a little bit.
I can't believe we're going to round 3.
Whoever it was who said, Jon, round 3 finish.
Just do it.
You got 5 minutes, kid.
If he's got to do it in less than 2.5 minutes. I would like to hit a one bet on this main card. That knee to the body was sweet from Jones. Are you excited for Gladiator 2, by the way?
I mean, yes, in general, certainly. I have a little bit of mixed feelings. It looks a little weird.
Round 3.
Parts of it, but I'm absolutely in.
The reviews are glowing.
I'm sure.
Ooh, Stipe! Stipe!
Come on, Stipe.
Right hand. He's got Jon on his heels a little bit. But now Jon's centered. Stipe cannot move backwards.
Yeah, and Rogan's saying that right now is when Stipe comes forward, and that's it. And that's like 90% of fights.
Oh,
in the
good
UFC
shot
anyway.
from Jon.
Very good left hand.
Another jab from Jon.
Oh, nice little uppercut.
Uppercut.
Stipe getting crafty.
Oh.
Right here. Make it a fist fight, Steeps.
Steeps!
Come on. Let's go.
Oh, my God. I can't. I
Lunch Pail Town. Let's put the hard hat on. Go to work. Do it for the firefighter, Stipe. Oof, good body kick. I mean,
Yeah.
Jones just keeps
those
pecking
body
away
kicks
at the
are
body. Eventually,
really
that's
good.
going to...
Good leg kick.
that's
Stipe
gonna
kind of checked
fold
that
him.
one.
Oh, Jon
just
really tried.
missed.
Jon really sat down on the hook there.
Yeah, that would have been pretty bad
If
for,
Stipe
for good
had
old Stipe.
popped into that could have been curtains.
Oh, good jabs from
Keep
Stipe.
jab.
Oh,
Good.
Jones.
Oh, Stipe's hurt.
He's
my
in big
man,
trouble.
my
He's
man,
in
your
big
bet
trouble.
is very low. Oh, good right hand, Stipe. Battle back. Stipe got hurt for real there, though.
He was on real shaky
He did
legs.
the smile at him, but was clearly like hurt.
Doing the shoulder strike.
There you go. Get the
got
space.
separation. That was
Not even
huge.
sure
That is a big
It's
moment.
good not to be in the clinch with Jon, but
Or get taken down.
Jon hurt him there, so I don't know if space is his friend either right now. Right? Come on, Stipe, load this thing. I told you he was going high with that head kick.
He's going with the left head kick, yep.
I'm going to show him. Come on, Stipe, put the hands on him. Give him the mitts.
It was a jab that hurt Stipe, and then the right hand behind him really
the
hurt
right
him.
hand behind him really put him.
Now he's switching southpaw, and now he's landing the jab with his right hand.
Another body kick
again, real nice from Jon. Leg
check,
kick, real
check
nice.
That one.
Yeah.
All these weapons, Daniel Cormier says. But all we need is this one right here. The right hand of Stipe Miocic. It's all we need, baby. Good slipping from Jon.
But he lands a quick right on the break.
Stipe,
we're over 2.5.
Stipe, you really got to
Unbelievable.
Stipe, you really got to get off the fence, man.
Left hand from Jon.
Come on,
he's finding a spot right on that cut on the right cheek of Stipe. Another jab.
Just getting that, popping the jab in there.
Stipe with the left hand.
Stipe is getting very close to doing what he wants, but Jon is pretty clearly keyed in on the right hand and how to not eat it.
Like Stipe will land like 1.5 punches, but Jon will land like 5 strikes.
Yeah. Stipe gets in with his left hand and Jon steps out on an angle. And so when Stipe is trying to follow the right hand after
Stipe.
Jon's away, defended
Jon
the
was
takedown.
Clinching and trying to get a takedown. Stipe stays on his feet.
Drag him into deep water, Stipe. Jon.
Sidekick. Oh,
that was kind of low.
Yeah, but Stipe ain't complaining.
Yeah. Just
kicked him right in the vintage.
They don't
checker.
complain in Ohio. They just go to work. Let's go to work, Stipe. Come on. I can't believe I'm rooting for Stipe. What does my life fall into that I have to root for Stipe Miocic? One big right hand, Stipe. Come on.
Oh, good left hand from
left
Jon.
hand from Jon.
Stipe lands a right, grazes him a little bit.
Big left hand from Jon.
That was nice.
Yeah.
And the jab is landing.
Jon just slowly
Stipe
working.
Burrowing in.
My Moki, I think it was, my guy. If you don't finish this, that is tough because the third round looked like you could have got.
Left hand from Stipe.
Good left hand from Stipe.
Oh, Stipe is getting pissed.
That's right. Get angry. Gnaw on them damn eggs. Come on, Stipe. Let's go. Oh, another body kick from Jon. That's going to take all the anger out of anybody. That just sucks.
All right, I'm not mad anymore.
Spinning back.
Spinning back kick.
That's it.
Oh, he's done.
That's it. We're done here.
Jon is landing. Holy shit. That was nasty.
Monkey. Round 3 finish for Jon.
Oh, that was nasty. And now he's doing the Trump dance. That was filthy.
Yeah,
he was investing.
He just slowly beat the hell out of the old man.
Yeah, he was investing in the body, and then he.
Hey, credit to Jon. No eye pokes.
Now, let's see if he does the thing. He's not gonna do the thing. But let's see if he does. Let's see if this is all an elaborate scheme and plan from Jon Jones. That was
if I'm his corner,
filthy.
I'm telling him don't do the thing.
The spinning back kick. I mean, Stipe crumbled. Joe Rogan. Jon looked very good. Stipe did not.
Jon looked good. I will not say
Very
very
good.
good. Jon looked good.
Jon could have
Stipe
finished.
looked better than I thought, but he didn't look good because he's an old man who's retired.
Oh, right in the
Yeah,
ribs.
I mean that was exactly the spinning back kick right to the ribs.
That's it.
Could have stopped it there.
Herb.
Reasonable to let it go on. Not saying he needed to,
Oh.
but when you just fold to the canvas,
Yeah, that's it.
there's not needed to do this.
That's why I call him Hokey Pokey Herb.
I mean, he was around in, flexing, bam, bam, boom. Hey, the climb continues.
Good job.
We're back up, baby. 3 levels. Let's go. That's just not accurate
Come on,
at
Joe
all.
Rogan. Are you
Joe.
serious?
He looked like a fat light heavyweight and moved like a heavyweight.
Yeah.
And that's, again, this is not
He
a
fought
criticism.
it was 42-year-old Stipe. We all
One
knew
of the
what this
greatest
was.
fighters who has ever lived. Nobody denies it. He's getting a little older. He's not at his best anymore. And he was fighting a guy who's very old and clearly not. It's still probably quality. Not great, though.
No medical attention. Savage.
Jalen, we're out here giving this man all the respect. Nobody has ever disrespected what he's accomplished. Disrespected his actions in the last year and a half and his actions outside of the cage for obvious reasons.
Yeah, we knew this. We knew in March of last year when he called out Stipe that this was going to happen.
Now is the moment of truth. We'll see.
Now let's see what he can do.
I hope he does.
Will he call out Tom Aspinall?
I would love to see the fight.
Yeah, call him out.
But I don't think he's going to do it.
Call him out. The amount of credit he will get if he does call out Tom right now will be
he honestly
insurmountable.
should do it because he doesn't have to fight him, but he can just get the pop and then just be like, actually, I'm going to retire.
Yeah,
but
that's fine. That's actually
all the people
smart.
out here saying Jon Jones is the GOAT. Obviously, you can't read. I know illiteracy is rising in this nation, but chickens can't be goats. So let's find out if he's the GOAT. We're going to find out right now if he's the GOAT or not.
All right, he is talking to Joe Rogan, who says that Jon Jones looks better than ever. A heavyweight that moves like a light heavyweight. Really tough, really durable.
Man, sweating like Patrick Ewing.
The Terminator. It's very weird to hit somebody that's not reacting to it. Stipe reacted to a few. Let's be honest.
He's putting him over. I ain't got no issues with him.
Put him
bigging
over.
up in the man. He's a legend, Hall of Famer.
There's nobody tough. There's nobody tougher in this division than Stipe. So
my issue is him not just doing that before the fight.
Yeah. Oh, that body kick is it's mean. This is a mean finish. Bam.
One of the really good things about Jon and his whole career is he attacks the body a ton, and other fighters should do that more.
Time to unify the title. That's what everybody's saying. Oh. No, Joe. No, Joe.
Joe is giving him the outs, baby.
There he is. There's Tommy Aspinall. Do it, Jon. Do it.
He's not gonna.
Do it.
He's not gonna. Told you I wasn't gonna do it.
He acknowledged Jesus Christ. It is Sunday, after all. God. I cannot take credit for gifts like this.
I mean,
give it back to him, Joe. Don't you dare end it like that. Oh. Do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
He's not gonna.
Say his name, damn it.
He doesn't want to. He will fight Tom Aspinall if they're going to pay him a floppity jillion dollars.
You better just pay him.
But
get Dana on the microphone and say, "Will you pay it now?"
I told you he wasn't going to do the thing.
He
is never going to say it until they put a check with 8 zeros behind it in front of him. And he shouldn't. Luis Ruva, what do you mean? What do I have to say? He's not going to fight Tom Aspinall. Well, it's a shame.
We got to negotiate. We'll give you what you want.
He could have been a GOAT, but as the shirt says, he shouldn't fight Tom Aspinall. This is exactly what we thought, right? Like, oh, Stipe here.
Stipe. It would be hilarious if Stipe called out Tom Aspinall.
That would be
steal his food, baby. Stipe getting the interview. Caught me in the ribs. Didn't do what he was supposed to do, Jed. Did he say on to the next one?
Sounded like that.
Oh, all right. He's
reasonable.
Retired.
There you go, Stipe.
I'm done. I'm hanging him up.
Oh, yes.
Give him the microphone, Joe.
Oh, the Jon Jones stands have found the chat. You guys are great. Enjoy your picture books.
Oh, they found the chat?
Oh, they found the chat. You're just hating on. You just want to see him lose. No, I want to see the heavyweight champion of the world defend the belt against the best contenders, not
against the guy, the
not
interim champion who has held the belt for a year and defended his title before Jon defended his.
Yeah, that's it. I would like to see the champion of the world do the thing that literally we expect of every champion. So,
yeah, I want to see the heavyweight champion of the world fight the actual best heavyweight in the world right now.
And I've said from day one, I don't blame Jon for any of this.
Yeah.
The only thing I blame Jon for is acting like we're the assholes for wanting to see a very reasonable fight. But hey, he got the win. It took us 20 months to get here, but he did the thing that he wanted to do. I suspect it's the last time we've seen him fight, but there's the hope. He did at least open the door for the hope.
Let's see how everybody feels if like the Chiefs win the AFC Championship game, and then in the NFC, like the Philadelphia Eagles win the NFC title, and Patrick Mahomes is like, you know what? I don't want to play the Eagles. I want Tom Brady instead.
Yeah.
Tom, get your ass out of retirement. Rejoin the Patriots. I want the Patriots to play in the Super Bowl, even though we're in the same conference as them. Like, that's what this is. That's what this is.
Chase, look, I do believe Jon can beat Tom. You know how we could find that out for sure? if they just fought. Like,
what? Why?
Nobody is saying we want to see Jon lose. Nobody has ever said that.
We said that tonight because it would be hilarious.
It'd be incredibly funny for him to completely disregard Stipe and then get knocked out. But like, we want to see him fight the best dude. Like, a Tom Aspinall win is would be one of the 5 best wins of his career.
This is really Aspinall doesn't want that heat. That's fake.
Aspinall
That is a
has
fake
been
comment.
Actively begging.
It's a fake comment. Thank you, Anthony. You made me laugh. That is legitimately a phony comment.
Luis,
well played.
He did leave the door open, but he didn't do the thing. He didn't say, "I'm going to do it." He
did not say the man's name.
He didn't say the man's name. He said he said, "We might give you what you want." I will walk back the things I have said when they walk in the cage and fist fight each other. And until that moment, stand by it all.
Okay. So this is a serious question.
Mm-hmm.
And the chat how it can feel, but this is a legitimate question. Will Jon Jones show up at the post-fight press conference?
Yeah, for sure.
He's going to be asked directly about Tom Aspinall.
Yeah, and he'll play it off like that. because the media and post-fight pressers, no disrespect, to know a lot of you, we're friends. Nobody's going to press that issue in a way. Like
I think somebody is going to try to press.
He will answer that question maybe 2 times. The first time he will give the answer he has planned, and the second time he will say, "I've already answered that question. If you guys are just going to keep asking me the same question, I'm going to go. I'll take my ball and go home." I think he's for sure going to go because he's going to try and make this about him, because it is about him. Tonight is about Jon Jones. This whole thing for a year and a half has been about Jon Jones, and a lot of people certainly believe he deserves that. And if there is a fighter in the history of the sport who deserves something like this, you could argue that Jon is one of them.
Tom is 31. Jon would be pushing 40 if they fought. Would you be saying Tom is beating an old man then?
Yes. I mean, almost by definition, but also
he's the heavyweight champion of the world.
There's a difference between beating an old man who hasn't fought in almost 4 years and beating the heavyweight champion of the world.
Who did not, one of the most undeserving title fights of all time.
Yeah, and as I was very clear when we were talking here, I do not believe this is peak Jon Jones. You will have to acknowledge, if he would lose, well, Jon's not his peak anymore. And that's fine.
It's okay.
It is not a sin to lose at fist fighting, and people can't seem to wrap their heads around it despite everyone doing it. Like, Father Time is undefeated. If you fight the way you are supposed to fight, i.e., the toughest opposition forever, you're going to lose.
Guys, we're living in a world. We are living in a world where Jon Jones, you can make an argument, and if a twist of fate turned in certain ways, would have 4 losses on his record right now.
Yeah, it could have happened.
The DQ lost to Matt Hamill. John Anik, amongst many others who I've talked to, believe he lost the Thiago Santos fight. John Anik believes the Thiago Santos one was worse than the Dominic Reyes fight.
The night of, I scored it for Thiago Santos. Upon rewatch, I'm very comfortable saying Jon did win that fight.
I thought Jon won as well.
It's awful the way he won it, because Thiago Santos did not have knees
by
the
4
third
rounds.
round.
Yeah.
But on rewatch, I definitely thought Jon won it. Live, I thought Thiago won it. But no issue with that. The Dominic Reyes is the one that I have rewatched that fight several times, and in none of my watchings have I thought Jon won.
Yeah, he lost that fight. And Anthony Smith could have taken the title.
That would have been funny. So frankly, Chael Sonnen was a minute and a half from taking or like less than whatever it was. Again,
Masvidal wins inside 2 minutes. Jon should have retired.
And shout out to Jon. I do think the thing he did for that fan was cool.
I agree.
It's not that everything Jon does is bad, and no one is saying
Tom,
that.
The biggest baby face in the company right now.
But like this, honestly, the fans of Jon Jones in this, and I could be wrong, everybody has their own reasons to feel the way they do. It feels very much to me like the Alex Pereira fans who don't want to see him fight Magomed Ankalaev. Magomed hasn't deserved it. You know that there is a risk, not that he would lose, because he can beat Tom.
I would pick,
but
Alex
you know
Pereira
that there is a risk to the loss, and you would rather not take the risk. I understand that. I am a fan of fighters and think things like that the same as you, and it's okay.
But he just said that from the beginning,
and the thing is,
we would be fine with it.
He has touched on it, and I've also said if he just bails on the heavyweight title, I got no issues. If he says I'm done, I'm going to go back to 205. Hey,
no issues.
I do what is best for your career. I get it. My issue has entirely been pretending that this is something other than what it is. And I think that that's reasonable.
It's okay to be a prize fighter. Just say it. Colby Covington has been one of the best at it.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, feel how you feel about Colby. Colby is one of the best prize fighters in UFC history.
Really good at it. And
look at his resume. Look at the guys he's beat.
Yep.
Is there a card? Like, just look at it. He's fought guys at perfect times. Tyron Woodley, Jorge Masvidal. He made rivals with fighters who were super over and had great things happening, but were beyond their prime by a lot. And he went in there and beat them all and got over doing it and made a lot of money. That's what prize fighting is. You take the most amount of money with the least amount of risk. Colby has done that his entire career. This Joaquin Buckley fight is the riskiest fight he has had in a long time. Like, true, utter risk with no belts, and just stakes in a totally different way. Colby's taking the hard fight. Like, this is a hard fight that with a win He doesn't gain a ton from it.
No, gains nothing from this fight. Almost.
Gains nothing from it. But if he loses, he's done. Like, that's a risk. He's doing it. He hasn't done it in a long time, but he is doing it here. Just do it. Like, look, go to the press conference and say, like, look, I'm going to fight Alex Pereira.
Yeah,
That's okay.
Because
Tom's the champion.
He was saying it in the pre-show, like in some of the
Respectfully, y'all doing the same thing they do in Canelo right now, and it's wrong.
What do you?
Both have fought all the best dudes. He hasn't fought Tom Aspinall yet. And
Canelo is blatantly ducking.
Yes.
And it again, you will never hear me say that he is scared of Tom Aspinall. He is not. 99.999% of fighters are not scared, but it is a business decision. And I cannot stress this enough. I don't begrudge him the business decision. I begrudge him acting like I'm an asshole for calling it out.
Exactly.
You can simply say, as he kind of did, I would like to fight Alex Pereira because I'm older. I think that this is a better fight for me, and I'll get a lot of money and it's easier.
Just say Tom is very good at fighting. Yeah. I'd rather fight Alex. He could be the champion.
Yeah, as opposed to
no one has
Tom
an issue.
doesn't deserve this.
Yeah,
blah,
that's
blah. Like that's just
the
garbage.
issue.
It's just garbage,
and that's the problem everybody has with it.
Exactly. And
that's the problem everybody has with it.
If you are the champion of any weight class in the world, you are expected to defend your belt against the number one contender.
And if Alex Pereira does not fight Magomed
hard.
Ankalaev next and fights somebody else, if he fights,
it's just garbage. I've been saying that about Pereira for a while. It's garbage.
Yeah.
Like,
is Tom still the interim champ? Yes.
Tom is, to the best of my knowledge, the interim champ. I don't think they've stripped him. So
they shouldn't.
I mean,
the belt, like these belts are all meaningless anyways. It doesn't matter. They're props.
Yeah.
They are props.
Ultimately, we will see if John gets the money, if the UFC pays him. I'm sure Casey is thinking it right now in the production booth. Like, get paid, John. Absolutely. If you can leverage this to get an extra zero behind your paycheck,
all right,
freaking bully.
We got to get out of here.
We do, because
we have to get out of here. Post-fight press conference going live in a matter of seconds. So we're getting out of here. We'll have a post-fight show whenever the hell that happens. I would say probably around 3:30 at this point, if we're lucky. But thank you all for watching. We appreciate you. Jon Jones, still the heavyweight champion. Let's see what his next move is. Charles Oliveira wins. And there you go. A crazy-ass weekend of fights is in the books. More reactions
now we
to
can
come.
Go cry because John won and it is sad.
Yes.
We have time to cry before
go watch it with the post-fight presser. For Jed, I am Mike Heck. Shout out to Casey on the ones and twos. We're out of here.
Love y'all.